We're back. We're joined by a very old and good friend, the hilarious Mike Lawrence.
Hey, what's up?
This is great.
Mike.
Hey, how are you?
Maybe my oldest comedy. Well, Veter is the first guy I met in comedy. You might have been second or third.
Yeah.
Veter's up there for me, oldest too.
Oh yeah, he was around.
Mo Pitkins?
Mo Pitkins, The Pit.
I walked by Otto Shrunken Head the other night. I was just going I was going to bars with Todd Barry, which I don't know which is sadder. But we walked by and I was like, "Fuck, that was a bad room."
What's what I got to do to get booked around here?
Yeah, I remember you coming with Zach Sims, and I've told people the story of he was funnier at first.
He was great.
You just worked so hard and found your voice.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, well, he's still around. He's still cooking. But
Zach had that funny joke about how he's always the one when he goes out with his friends. Put the goat down.
Yeah,
I love that bit. Yeah, he had funny shit.
He had a
man.
great joke about his stepdad had a gun on his hip, and he's like, he also had an extra clip.
Yeah.
You know, for all the gunplay. He's gonna. I'm butchering it, but it was
yeah. And, well, we didn't do him justice there, but...
No, but he's great. And,
everyone in the comments like, fuck that guy.
He's also alive. Yeah, he is alive.
Yes. He started before me, so he knew how to do comedy, and I was trying to
But you
catch
guys
up.
lived together, and you traveled together.
Yes.
Well, Sean Patton came first.
Yeah, he was the mecca. Hey, go follow Sean Patton. He's there. He's the beacon of hope.
He's the best ever, I think.
I love Sean.
Of not of all time, but
okay.
of guys that I came up with and worked with.
Unbelievable.
You're a great storyteller.
I think those cabin sets and stuff. I don't think anyone else where I was like, I don't think I'll ever be that good. Like Sean was that guy for me.
New stuff every week. He would command that room. We'd all stand back there, and it was a judgy room of comedians.
Yeah.
And he still killed with all of us.
Yeah.
Beast.
I'm get whatever people say about Kinnison at the store.
Right.
That was Patton at cabin for me.
Well, he's one of those guys too, kind of like a Rory Scovel, where you can't capture him with a camera.
No,
you kind of have to be there, which is a problem for a comedian because you want to blow up and get exposure.
I remember they did that article on him, like how late night sets didn't capture him, and it's you can't put a.
He doesn't have any bits that are 5 minutes.
Yeah,
that's true.
Well, his whole thing is he loses you and then he gets you.
Yes,
but he loses you for a long time, and in 5 minutes you just lose.
Right.
You can't get.
Yeah, good point.
His whole thing would be, it was amazing to watch the hole he would dig for himself, even in front of people who knew and liked him. He would still find a way to alienate them just to win them back.
Yeah.
Which is a skill. I mean,
it's a masterful skill.
It's such a skill. It's like the keeping people at a distance, and then the hook.
Yeah.
And it's especially a skill when you're coming up where you just want to be liked so badly,
right?
And you're like, he doesn't care if they don't like him.
He has that great story about getting thrown out of the strip club after he had the breakup, and it's this long bill, but the turn is how the guy threw him out. He's like, "Why are you throwing me out?" He goes, "I just can't have you crying in here." But that turn is like, fuck. You're just waiting for what did he do?
Yeah.
He had that 8-minute bit about falling in love and finding the woman of his dreams.
Oh,
Now they're living together, and he's going to propose to her, and then at the end he's like, I don't have a girlfriend. I made it all up.
I think what would be funny is you would see a bit, and then you'd want to see it again, and then he just wouldn't because he's doing something completely brand new.
I know.
Yeah, and you're just like, oh man,
which is almost like a bad thing. I mean, you want to see someone hone, but that was hard in the early days. If you're around the same comics, it's hard. It's hard to tweak a bit.
Totally.
Because you're in your head, you're like, fuck, they're judging me for doing this bit again.
And me and Mark would see each other 10 times a week, sometimes, and then you would like just perform for him, or even for me, because we were the only people that would be the consistency,
right?
Yeah,
and I wanted you to like me.
And these new queefs, they have it so easy because they can just put shit online. We had to build it in front of each other.
I think there's good and bad to that.
I agree. I think it's better to build, but they don't have to go through that pain, that awkwardness.
But you have to know who you are more quickly now. That sucks. Like the wilderness years are gone of just being able to take risk and find yourself.
I love that I was at Broadway in the comic strip because no one saw me.
Yeah,
no one who mattered saw
jealous.
me.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't
of
want comics to see
It's
me.
important.
I remember Mike DiStefano, R.I.P. Mike, hilarious guy. One of my favorite jokes ever when he had remember that bit he had was his agent's like, fax me a bio. He's like, bio? I scream at strangers in a bar for a living. He goes, what did you do before that? I was a drug counselor. What did you do before that? I was a drug addict. What did you do before that? I was 12. That's a great joke.
That's
but he was like,
phenomenal, yeah.
just hide as long as you can. You don't want comics to see you. And then when you come out of nowhere, they'll be like, oh, who's this guy? As opposed to like, that's the one issue with starting in a big pond like New York, where you just like, people are like, does that guy still suck? It's like, no, sometimes they get better.
Yeah, you'll talk about somebody and not realize that like you last saw them like during Obama's first term.
Right. Right.
You're like, oh, he always does that thing, and I'm like, I don't know if he does.
Yes.
Dude, remember the night that Obama got inaugurated in 2009, and we went up to Harlem.
Oh,
you and me. And you made fun of this comic. He was doing sound. The guy was doing sound effects. So then Norman called him Police Academy.
Yeah, Michael Winslow.
And the guy,
he pulled me to the side.
Oh, it was hilarious.
I remember he had a cream-colored suit, like a yellowish.
It wasn't
sherbet.
by the. It was very yellowish by the end. And brownish, and dude, it was so.
And he was
funny.
gonna kick your ass.
He was like, "I'll kill you, motherfucker! Like you don't talk shit about me." And
he's doing act outs. He's like, "I'll fucking stab you, and then I'll shoot you."
Because the white confidence we had that night, because it was like the happiest that audience had ever been, and we're like, we could get away with it. Because I remember I went up, I had a great set, and Norman was doing great, but then he made fun of the guy, and those guys, it's not the same. Of like camaraderie. It's like, no, you're taking money out of my pocket.
Yes. But I thought, hey, I would say this to a white guy. I'll say it to him, and it was not.
We went up there together once, right? Was it Mocha's Lounge?
Smokey
Suarez.
Yeah.
I remember one time
funny.
I was bombing so bad that the owner just stands up, looks me in the eyes, and goes, "You done?"
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
dude, I would have loved if he beat you up, and as he's doing punching.
Yeah, like the old Batman. Pow, Sam.
I'm gonna automatopoeia your ass.
That Mocha's Lounge was wild because they would let you on, and there was no rhyme or reason to it. It was no lineup or anything. You're like, you're on now. So you'd go up and you'd do your thing, and then if you bombed, he would shit on you and your whole look and your whole act.
Yeah. But he let anyone up. That was what was funny. Was we were used to the alternative places in Brooklyn and stuff where they do the first part but not the second part. Right, they judge you and make fun of your act, but they don't put you on stage.
Yeah, he was basically
like, that is the difference between white and black people. I think right there.
They'll give you a chance.
It was like quiet versus like fuck you.
It was inclusive but insensitive.
And it was always funny going with different white comics, seeing who would code switch. And who would it? And there was, and if I went with someone who I could never look at them the same way again.
Yeah, well, you would either go blacker or you'd go whiter.
Yeah,
those are your options. Like, oh, good, gee willikers, what am I doing way up north? Oh boy, Or you'd be like,
this motherfucker knows what I'm talking about.
Shit, up top.
Do you know where the magical Johnson Theater is?
Oh, Voss, shit, Voss on.
I'll play this.
Get the car closer so I can cut him.
He's going blacker for sure.
Yeah.
He did crack, so I'll give him a couple black moments.
I mean, some of the guys in the audience would become Israelites, just not the kind he is.
He had the Fat Farm shirt on.
Oh my God!
And let's be real.
Shirt is code switching.
And let's be real. Doing crack is kind of code switching as well. So.
Sure.
Yeah. I got cross colors.
Damn.
What was that show, right? White Boys in the Hood. That was like a whole thing that was just that.
Yeah, Kurt Metzger, Big J, they all did it.
Joey Gay did it, yeah.
Damn.
Then there was Apollo, too. You could do the Apollo New Talent Night.
Can you imagine if you were like a white comic that did well in those rooms all the time and you didn't get booked on that show and you're like, what is there for me? If I don't have this, if I can't get White Boys in the Hood.
Well, dude, Diddy had that one too, remember?
Yeah.
What?
Diddy had his own, it was like Bad Boys of Comedy.
Oh, yeah. Pull that up. Wow.
I mean, I guess you're not using that credit anymore.
Yeah, I guess not.
Maybe you are. He is innocent.
I would use it.
Detroit. He goes by the name of
innocent of trafficking.
You don't do a setup. You just lube the punchline.
Thank you. How y'all doing, Brooklyn?
This guy looks nervous already.
You know what? I'm glad to be here, y'all. But I had to go to the dentist, right? And get my partials and shit hooked up. Because one day, all my teeth just started falling the fuck out. I ain't bullshitting. I was talking to a motherfucker one day, and I say,
"Is this the sound effects guy?"
No, he was dressed better.
And one of them flew out.
This guy's great because he could be on a corner in New York just getting changed.
That guy has the same smile Mark would have had if that guy punched him.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
He would zing you. He was basically Kill Tony. He was Kill Smokey. Yeah. Just trash your whole act.
Yeah, dude. Mike and I we're like in the process of waiting to see if we sold a show. I feel weird even talking about it since it hasn't gone through yet. But like, we've been working on the show for 18 months.
Wow.
Yeah. And we got Brian Cox attached.
Woo!
And we're still having trouble.
Yeah, the industry.
It's that hard.
You stink.
It has been so fun working with Sam because I feel like such like a LA sellout Sherpa because I've had to like explain to him how lazy the industry truly is.
Oh, hey.
Because you were like the most proactive guy I've ever seen. It'll be like, Monday, and he's like, they haven't called back. I'm like, they're not going to call back for 3 weeks.
Yeah, you do get impatient.
Yeah.
It's Hollywood, man.
Like he's Jewish, and he's found out there's other holidays they celebrate.
You know what's crazy is like, they're just insanely lazy, and you can't. If you follow these people on Instagram, you're gonna want to kill yourself. But you're like Turks and Caicos again. It's a fucking work week.
I know, it's crazy.
That's my show money. They say we can't afford it, and I'm like, go to Turks or Caicos. And
I saw
go to both.
I saw Bezos' wedding. I'm like, dude, that could have fucking been 3 seasons of our show. Come on, we're waiting on Amazon. We're like hoping, but you know,
every time a spaceship goes up, that's fucking. Eight pilots.
Katy Perry.
Dude, we're like waiting on it, and it's just to get Brian Cox attached is insane. Like we got him based on he thought the script was funny.
And then he does the Zoom calls with us from like 11 p.m. his time. He's in Scotland.
Wow.
Doing a play. So he does a full play, and then he's like, he's so fun in person.
He's so cool.
I haven't seen him, but like when you talk to him, he's just. I like this character because he is an asshole, a proper asshole.
Yes.
He's supposed to play my biological father on the show. I mean, he's a terrible person. He's my biological father, a narcissist, but we made him charming in the show. Yeah. So it's fun. It's a fun character.
What about a production company shooting it and then trying to sell it? Because I know you guys don't want to fund it.
That's probably the next step if we don't sell it.
Don't go right to them. Go to someone who could shoot it.
But we're saying I'm impatient. It has been 18 months.
Yeah. No, but this is TV.
It's TV, man.
It was amazing. Like the thing that made me really love. I've always like been a fan of Brian Cox, and like he's in one of the best superhero movies, X2, and
he's great
Super Troopers.
Yes.
And,
25th Hour, Zodiac.
He's a guy. Succession. We were, I was watching like those Vanity Fair things where they talk about their whole career, and he was like, for years people would look at me and be like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "That doesn't happen anymore. Now I am Logan Roy."
Yes.
But I remember there was like an article about him and Jeremy Strong.
Oh yeah.
Like the difference between method and non-method, where he's like, the camera comes on and I'm Logan.
Right.
And Jeremy would be like, he would like call him dad and stuff. Like, I always love like the famous Laurence Olivier, Dustin Hoffman, the Marathon story. Man,
yeah.
I don't know that one.
Well, we stayed up for like 3 days. Dustin Hoffman, he's like, I have to be, I'm getting tortured. I have to be a mess, in the scene. And Laurence Olivier is like, my son, have you tried acting?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's the line.
The best was Jared Leto on the set of Suicide Squad. Was sending like rat feces and like chicken heads and stuff. And there was an article, and it was like Viola Davis is having none of Jared Leto's shit. Like she just went up to him and said, "Knock it off, Jared."
Wow.
I remember there was a story where on the set of Morbius, like it's funny if you method for a bad movie, it's like what's the point?
Yeah.
But apparently
you don't hear about Rob Schneider going. He really was a European gigolo this time.
But
Did you see the Andy, the what is it, Jim Carrey? They say it was Andy Kaufman, and everybody hated him.
Oh, dude, Milos Forman in that he's like, Jim, can we please do another? I'm not Jim, I'm Andy.
Like,
and then he's just like, okay, Andy.
Yes.
This guy did Amadeus and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
I understand like staying in an accent or something, but like staying in character to me it does seem a little.
But the Morbius thing was, before he becomes the living vampire, he's a guy on crutches. He would use the bathroom in crutches, and it would stall production for 45 minutes.
Wow.
And when you're like the producers and stuff, there's overtime and stuff like that.
There's a story about Marlon Brando doing that where he wanted to be cranky, so he stayed in an actual hospital bed for like 6 weeks and was rude to the nurses, and you're thinking like, I'm sure someone could have used that hospital bed.
Yeah.
Hospitals are fucking overcrowded.
True. What year was it? Because it might have been 2.
That's true. Holy shit. He got fat. Well, dude.
What about the guy playing a pedophile? Does he go method? I was at a summer camp, but it's for the role.
Cox has played a pedophile, so I hope
not. No. That's why Jeremy Strong was calling him daddy.
When I was with him, those boys were Jeremy Week.
I love interacting with him though. He's like the coolest dude, and one of my favorite parts is like, we're trying to sell this show, and we have our friend Matt, who's a production guy, and we really like him, but he keeps pushing the show as it's the male biological clock, and Mike and I are like, but there's other stuff. It's like a father-son show, and Matt's like, it's the male biological clock. No one's done that, and we're like, it's like weird to say. With women, they might be pitching to women. They're going to be like, and he's like, no, trust me. So we're on a pitch, and he goes, and we do our thing, and then he goes, and it's also the male biological clock. And Brian Cox goes, what? He's like,
that's horse shit.
That's not. He goes, that's not a thing. And I'm just like, fucking Cox. He said it.
That's great. Well, by the way, shout out to McDonald's for hiring him too. He seems so not McDonald's-y, but he's kind of brought like.
He's Scottish. He's probably a part of a clan called the McDonald's.
That's true. That's true. That's a good point.
He was in Braveheart. Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah, it's funny you don't see him as Scottish, or like because his voice is just his.
Yes,
like it doesn't have like a thick accent to it or anything.
It's not like Groundskeeper Willie.
No.
I love the other part. Was we're talking about all the characters in the show, and he goes, "It's just a joyful show. It's fun as hell." And this Sam character is just so pathetic. And I go, "That one. Those are actual real stories. Most of those. That's actually my life.
I would never want a son like this."
No, he's in Troy. He's Agamemnon. He's in so much shit.
Yeah.
Manhunter, Hannibal Lecter.
He's the original Hannibal Lecter.
To me, it's
movie.
like I would rather be that than a movie star, where there's no pressure on you when box office comes. You just get to be good and shit. Go home early. You don't. He didn't have to promote stuff for years.
It's kind of like Gary Oldman. He's just quietly killing it. No one ever thinks of him in like the Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise world.
But if you ask me who the best actor of our generation is, I might say Gary Oldman because he becomes the characters.
Yes.
You don't even know you're watching Gary Oldman sometimes.
That's true. He's Commissioner Gordon, but he's also a Rasta guy in True Romance.
He was actually, that character was on White Boys in the Hood, if you want to know. No, he's hilarious.
And so is his Fifth Element character for some reason.
He did lean into that a little.
Yeah. But Chris Tucker with the rolling paint roller on his head was hosting that episode, so it's okay.
He would kill on Drag Race.
Kind of an underrated movie, actually. Fifth Element.
Oh, I love Fifth Element.
That's a fun one, dude.
And Mia Jovovich.
Ooh,
did you ever see Valerian? That was that guy's attempt to make another one like that. Luc Besson.
Never heard of it.
I love an expensive bad movie that's unique. Like this movie, like. Rihanna plays an amorphous shape-shifting jellyfish.
Pull it up.
They offered it to Marlon Brando. But,
it's funny when you see the poster is that...
Holy shit.
Yeah.
It looks like Avatar.
The opening of the movie is one of the most beautiful openings I've ever seen in a movie. The first 6 minutes are like phenomenal. But here's why the movie doesn't work. The poster, like look at the two leads, Dane DeHaan and Cara Delevingne or whatever. They're supposed to be like hard-boiled film noirish cops in their 30s. And it does not work because the thing is, a lot of times, like especially European directors, they're so just obsessed with the visuals that they don't think about the acting.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Wow, I never even heard of this. This looks crazy high budget.
Look up the Rotten Tomatoes there, Syracuse.
Like, I like those. Look at those wacky.
This came out at Jupiter Ascending. Also, was the Wachowskis.
I remember the name.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and they both transitioned, right?
Yes.
Both dudes became women.
No, you watch that movie, you go, women directors, huh? No man would ever make this film.
So the Rotten Tomatoes in this is 47, and the audience is 53.
I mean, it's not horrible, though. I mean,
yeah, but you know what, though? That's a better 47 than a lot of 47s, because like I said, like, he funded some of it himself, like Megalopolis. He got all these investors and everything. Like, he did make the exact movie he wanted to make.
Yeah.
And I would rather watch that than, and I am like, comic book fan and everything, but, the Marvel made by committee movies, like, this movie has stuff in it you wouldn't see anywhere else.
Right.
Because only he could come up with it.
I prefer that as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to check this out.
So the one on the left is the Rihanna jellyfish.
The blue?
Yeah, that's Rihanna.
What? What a waste of Rihanna.
No, she becomes Rihanna.
Okay.
Yeah, also. But that's her.
This is her after getting beat up by Chris Brown. Black and blue.
S and M.
She did an umbrella.
It is such a artsy director thing to be like, we're going to cast one of the world's hottest women, and we're going to make it look nothing like her.
Yes.
It's such a French. We take the Rihanna, and now she's this jellyfish.
Yeah. I'd pee on her.
No, that happened after Chris Brown read the script. You're going to do what? You're leaving me for what?
You're going to need a Valium. Valerian. What is a Valerian?
It is.
Is that a made-up word?
I think he's Valerian. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, but it's like that dude, right? It looks like what a European thinks an American would look like.
Yes, totally.
That guy was in everything for a few. He was in Chronicle. He was in the second Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man 2. Yeah.
Isn't that weird, these guys who are in everything? What was that guy from Ex Machina? He's also in The Revenant. He's also in...
Domhnall Gleeson.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's Brendan Gleeson's son.
Who was like, we literally wrote the role for Brian Cox, but we were like, we had to prepare ourselves for him saying no. So we were like, glitched. Brendan Gleeson's name came up.
Yeah.
Really?
Awesome.
Yeah. I love him.
In
Bruges? He's like, oh yeah,
that guy?
He's amazing.
Yeah, that guy's
I'm
great.
sure those guys take each other's roles all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Although I think Brendan Gleeson's a little bit younger. He did SNL like a few years ago.
He was funny.
Yeah, he was. I liked having a character actor on that
He's
show.
great, yeah.
Dude, have you seen the movie The Guard? Huge wreck.
No.
It's Brendan Gleeson and Don Cheadle. It's fucking great.
Whoa.
Great comedy.
Banshees of Inisherin was
incredible.
Great.
I loved
and
it.
he's so good in it.
Yeah, I like movies that are like, it's just straight up a play, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, it's incredible.
It was
It's
Martin
like,
McDonagh, right? He's
Yeah.
a playwright.
Yeah.
The dialogue was good. The characters were great.
That's a great comedy right there.
I've never heard of this.
It's
Raucous.
fucking awesome.
Okay.
Highly underrated.
Nice.
I think it's by McDonough's brother.
Ah.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, the Irish. Funny people.
Good at dark comedy.
Irish and black. Is that they're a funnier combo? Maybe Jew.
Well, black and Chinese for 3 movies.
Oh, yes.
They got 3 movies out of that.
You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Oh, did you pull up that Scottie Pippen thing I sent you? Yeah. What is that? Let me see it. I sent this to you weeks ago when you just had it.
By the way, Rush Hour has a disclaimer on it now.
What is
A
it?
lot of these jokes are outdated.
Really?
Yeah, that's what the disclaimer
way.
says.
It says
Yeah.
like the buddy comedies of the 90s were a different time.
Yes,
and-
yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Funny.
Yeah. If that allows people to air it, that's fine.
Yeah.
Disney Plus, like Aladdin, it's,
How about you just look at the year it was made and you just...
I know. We got to say smoking now, too, which is funny. It'll be like nudity, rape, smoking.
Yeah. But
As
don't
if
worry,
they're
the
just as
smoking
bad.
was blurred out. We
There's a
kept
rape
all the
scene.
rape in, but the smoking, you don't see it anymore.
There's a
Yeah.
rape scene afterwards. The guy takes out a cigarette. The mom covers your eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's too much.
There's a movie, they do movies in the park by my house in Brooklyn now,
Yeah.
and it was Pride Month, so all the movies were gay-themed, and
Yeah.
one of them was Call Me By Your Name,
Oh,
which has
wow.
that crazy jizz in the peach moment,
Yeah.
as we all know. But I thought, I don't know if they would show a straight jizz in a peach in the park. It seems a little naughtier.
You mean
But
if the peach was straight?
Yes. It just feels like they wouldn't show like two guy and a girl fucking.
Yeah.
It's too crazy. But gay gives it a little artsiness to it.
Man, I love that you're rehearsing for your next Rogan appearance.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
No, I think
you can't show straight fruit.
Well, I'm not saying the fruit. I'm saying fucking. What is a straight fruit?
Straight fruit?
Bisexual.
I feel like an apple's a pretty straight fruit.
That's true. Apple a day.
Yeah.
So Sam sent me this clip.
Yeah, it's just Scottie Pippen just lost his mind. I love this. Just posting this.
Oh, man.
What does the comment say? Or the caption?
Lots of craziness in the world. Tell me something good, palm tree son.
I feel bad for the person who had to
What
film
the
this
fuck?
for him.
I know.
His friend's like, just get me walking on this.
I'm partially saying this as a wrestling fan, but athletes aren't meant to live after 50.
True.
No good comes of it.
No. Just go into a tower like Michael Jordan. He just invests in things quietly.
And gambles till 5 a.m.
And gamble. That's fine.
He has to die the way his dad did.
Yeah.
Oh.
You think that was it? It must have been his fault.
That was a hit.
Fuck. Imagine being Michael Jordan and you fucking got your dad killed.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You have everything.
And you know the conspiracy
I mean, that's
theory.
what they say, right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
They're actually making a movie of it, and Brian Cox is playing Michael Jordan's dad.
The Wachowski's driving. Female drivers. Damn, that's crazy. It's kind of like Will Smith. Did you see he rapped in London? Everybody's trashing it.
Oh my God.
Came out of nowhere.
Dude, have
so
you seen
awkward.
the clips of him rapping? They're pretty.
I saw the Pretty Girls rap.
That was it.
Yeah, pull
I
it
like
up.
Pretty Girls. It is the most like if a gay person
Yes.
had to
Yes.
write about pretending to be straight.
Yeah, I love pussy.
I eat it up like taffy.
Loose lip sync ships.
Yeah, you could rap this in Paul Lynde's voice.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, he does a live thing.
Okay.
No,
this
first
is-
let's see this for a sec first. So this is pretty rough.
Yeah.
Chris Rock should come up and slap him.
It's literally like everyone's calling him gay, and he's like, "We got my next
I
song."
like that you think if he slaps him again, it's like a sitcom.
Yeah,
He'll go back to being normal.
Yeah. He'll go back to Stefan. Oh, look at the sweater and everything. Come on. You know Jada's going, this is why I fucked your friend.
Yeah.
Oof.
It is
Poor
brutal.
guy.
Yeah, it's pretty gay.
Yeah, and just not catchy, and no one cares.
Well, then he did one where it was like him playing a bunch of different characters, and they're all commenting on Will Smith. It's a rap about, people say this about Will Smith, and people say that, and it's like he's trying to do like the barber shop in Coming to America, where it's like he's all the different. I see
what
it's
you're
embarrassing.
saying.
Yeah.
Just nobody's excited about this.
That's so crazy because he's one of the most famous people.
And he's like 55, 56.
If he died at 50, he would have been good too.
Yeah.
I know.
That was what
Right before the Chris Rock slap, it's like, man, he went out well.
It's a fun.
He won an Oscar that night too.
It's a fun
Holy
game
shit.
to play when they should have died.
Ooh,
You just take a celebrity
I like
and you
that.
guess the biggest moment that they could have died.
I like it.
Damn.
So Brando, but
This guy's
73,
Yeah.
right after Godfather,
Damn.
but before the weird Oscar thing
Oh, with
with the Native American and John Wayne. Get her off the stage, Pilgrim.
Yeah.
a guy's watching. So
This is a good
This,
review.
by the way, this is what it's. We are
don't
now
do that.
watching a guy watching Will Smith.
not yet. Now we are.
Yeah.
Messi, Neymar, and Ronaldo. Goal scored on these boys.
I actually thought this was pretty good.
This is
off the cuff.
This is not off the
cuff.
Scores on these boys. Feeling like a mop wipe the floor with these boys.
This makes you realize how important Uncle Phil was to his life. Without that guidance.
Dude, he had such a run in the 90s, though. Holy shit.
His
like,
career
Men
now
in
is if
Black.
he was raised by Ben Vereen.
How did Jazzy Jeff win?
How did Carlton win?
Oh, I love Carlton.
Fucking
Dude,
Alfonso
you're-
Ribeiro?
You're watching now, and you're just like, man, I miss the Wild Wild West.
Yeah, those were good times.
I love when he rapped the plots of the films.
Yes, welcome to Miami.
Yeah,
He did the Men in Black rap.
yeah. Here come the MIB.
He's hosting the new America's Funniest Home Videos, by the way.
That's probably a good gig.
Great gig. You
Good
show
for him.
clips. You make
Seems
some
like a nice
zingers.
guy, too.
Ah, I'm sure he's banging some MILFs. He's having a great time.
I used to love how damning the theme song was, where it was like, America, this is you.
That's true.
Look what you've become.
Guy gets kicked by a Shetland pony in the nuts. That's America, baby.
It's not unusual to see that that's his family.
Oh, that's a good-looking fam.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
I mean, he was Silver Spoons before. Been at forever.
He's a good comic actor.
Oh,
I like when they would have didn't they have an episode where he got shot?
Oh yeah.
They would take weird turns on that show.
He went to the hood. Well, every sitcom had to have the serious, crazy, learn something episode.
Yeah, and then the serious I wish I was stronger, and then a hug or something.
Yes.
Well, they had the one where it was he gets mocked at the black fraternity.
Oh,
and
that's
he's
right.
like, but why? I'm just as black as them. And
yes.
And then Phil is like, when will they ever learn?
Right.
Phil was great, dude.
He's the best.
Kevin Avery.
Shredder. James Avery.
That's right. Sorry.
No shit.
Yeah, he was the voice of Shredder in the original Ninja Turtles.
Is he still alive?
No,
Yeah.
he passed away
Wow.
years ago.
So he's like a phenom.
You want to see something amazing? James Avery, Reginald Vell Johnson.
Whoa! Worlds colliding.
You're damn right. Yeah, James Avery, Family
This
Matters.
is like Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Hey, Mike!
Mike,
Get
come
in
join us,
here.
buddy.
There he is. Big Phil.
Mike
Vecchione, everybody.
Mike Vecchione.
Hey.
Mike, did you watch Family Matters or Fresh Prince growing up?
I'm aware of them. I didn't. Wasn't. It was a little.
Mike was doing push-ups.
It was not during my heyday.
Ooh, Garcelle Buffo is in this. She was hot.
Thanks for having me on.
Hey, sorry. Came in right during. It's like we're watching Basic Instinct. We're like, shut up!
That's him at a Diddy freak off.
That's Diddy.
They didn't tell him that James Avery was coming on the set.
Oh!
So this is like an outtake, but that they aired it. I remember seeing this as a kid. This was the most amazing thing.
Oh, no.
He's like, are they replacing me? What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, right?
Just seeing Uncle Phil in a shirt is like
Yeah. That's why let it play out.
I love James Avery,
Me
dude.
too.
He was the backbone of that show.
Yeah, no, you needed him.
Damn.
Best
Backbone.
TV dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I like Cosby.
Yeah.
But no, what's beautiful about that clip was that those guys they came up together in theater, and then they're like, "Look, we both made it.
Oh, I
that
didn't
we
know
have
that.
money jobs." Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa, and they got the same gig, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Is it true that...
Lawyer,
A father.
judge, cop, yeah.
Yeah. By the way, so typecasted. He's a cop on the sitcom. He's a cop in Ghostbusters. He's a cop in Die Hard. And he's a cop in Turner and Hooch.
Yeah.
But he's a friendly cop.
That's true. Lovable
He's friendly. He's like a liaison to the community.
cop. Yeah, you don't
It
want
was
to
funny in later Family Matters when it was just the Urkel hijinks. Every season they would give him one serious acting episode.
Yeah.
So there was one where these two white cops pulled over
remember
Eddie,
that
and he's
one.
like, "You pulled over my son," and then the subplot is Urkel is Bruce Lee.
They had to throw in a silly B story.
Oh no, the B story was the cops. Those writers knew what they were doing, man.
I assume this started from the P. Diddy. There was a P. Diddy discussion before this, and then it went into the Family
I don't
Matters.
even think so. I think we went
He
from
started
Will
Family
Smith.
Matters first?
We were talking about
Will Smith.
Oh.
I mean, shit. Remember the what you talking about, Willis?
Gary
Yeah.
Coleman.
There's an episode. Didn't he get molested in one episode?
Yeah.
Oh, he did. That was the
Yeah.
first one
No,
of those.
Dudley does his friend. They gave him a friend just for that episode.
Right. Well, he gets it in the
it's-
bike shop,
Yeah.
which is
Yes.
where all molestation should happen.
Yeah.
Imagine
by-
being that stage parent. They're like, you're auditioning for a kid who gets fucked.
Now I definitely sound like Rain Man, but played by Gordon Jump, who was also the Maytag Man and was on WKRP
Oh,
in
only that could
Cincinnati.
get you laid.
Yeah.
A very special episode.
Yeah.
God, they would have to do
I was
this.
molested by the guy from WKRP in Cincinnati.
They had to prep you back in the day. They're like, it's a special episode.
Yes. Little
It's also
disclaimer.
funny that it's the theme song it takes different strokes to change the world or whatever.
Rule
That
the
sounds
world.
like rule the world. That sounds like a defense of pedophilia.
Right.
Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum.
Look, he's watching a Diddy magazine.
Man, he's literally doing the original Bill Johnson.
I know. He got acquitted? What?
Webster walks in. He's like, wait a second.
There could be only one. They both. They think they get little swords.
Actually, it's Lowlander.
Oh, that was great. Lowlander.
Damn,
So,
dude.
straight speech. All right.
Yeah.
Mike, you got a new special out on YouTube,
Yes,
everybody.
called Low Income White. I don't know where the cameras are. Please, please watch it.
Hell
Low
yeah.
Income
Great
White
comic.
on YouTube. Thank you guys both for
Yeah,
sharing.
dude.
I appreciate it.
Nate
Yeah,
Land
dude.
produced.
Nate Land produced.
Hell yeah.
Nate's
These two have been on the road
great friend.
together, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pete
Is that
Davidson
right?
gigs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Opening for
shit.
Pete. Yeah.
That's cool.
Pete's the best, man.
How was that?
Awesome. So
Great
good.
crowds, I bet.
Yeah.
It's amazing watching Mike have to learn how to promote. Because even on stage, he's like, if you liked what you just saw, please go to my website. You don't have to, but if you would like to.
No, I have to do it after every set now because it's just
It works, man.
I mean, yeah, you
You
have
got
to
to do it.
I mean,
It's 20,000 people or whatever.
right.
But it's like a hostage video. You're like, God, please.
Yeah,
help.
I try to make it funny, but I after every one, it's like I have to do it. You know.
Got to do it. By the way,
Yeah.
give the man a little room here.
Oh,
There you
sorry.
go.
No,
There
I
we
like it.
go.
Those Pete shows are amazing
Yeah.
because you are someone's first stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are people
Yes.
there who have never been
Yeah.
to a comedy show.
And I'm sure the 22-year-old girls love seeing you
But
guys.
it's weird. But it's
We
weird
do
'cause
look like the fathers that abandoned them.
but Nate shows too. It's like half the people are just there. They've never been to a comedy show. They love Nate.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So
Damn. What's the when you go out with Pete? Do you guys do like a dinner afterwards, or is it just kind of like you're out after?
One thing goes straight to the next place.
Yeah.
Straight
we usually
to
drive
rehab.
that night.
Yeah, wow.
Go and then drive that night. Yeah.
Bus, I take it.
No.
Sprinter.
No, just regular cars. No, maybe an SUV.
Yeah.
But just cars. Yeah.
We were one time, I don't know if you were on that one, but we were chased for like 45 minutes
By the ladies.
by like this one fan on the road.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No, I did come out of like when we were in Philly. I came out of the car and it was just like, I mean, it's just a window into what he has to deal with. Where it's like
Yeah.
you get out because
insane.
everybody's like, oh, you have to deal. It's like no. You get out of the car and it's like flashes going off. It's
Whoa.
like disorientating and people around like us getting rushed into the.
Wow.
Him being rushed into the
Yeah.
building, man.
Well,
it's like
now
you're
the-
ambushed. You know what I mean?
Now the big thing is the eBay guys. So he
Oh,
was
God.
in the Transformers movie
Right.
and stuff.
Yep,
so they
yep.
have the
Oh, was
Funko
he?
Pops and yeah.
Holy
How do they
shit.
know? How do those guys get hip to that? They'll be at the airport at 6 a.m.
They
I'm
just
like, how'd
look
you know I had
up.
the early flight?
I was at Largo in LA with Sarah Silverman. Just in the parking lot, there was like 3 guys with her Wreck-It Ralph toys.
Damn.
Yeah,
And you're like,
the
you're
day
a nerd.
before Thanksgiving.
When Mike's calling a guy,
I know.
it's pathetic.
Yeah.
With the-
You
the-
ain't nerd. You're nothing.
Yeah.
Well, it's a spectrum.
Yeah.
Damn.
I
dude.
do have a wife and child, which a lot of those guys do not. Yeah.
That's true.
Right.
Damn, that's crazy. Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah. If you're in something like that, then that's like they could sell it and
Yeah.
Is there a market for that though? Like, how much are they really getting for?
And I've signed shit. I'm like, who's buying
Yeah,
my
Here's
shit?
Sam. I tell them that when they like, I'm like, no one wants.
No one
this.
wants me. Get Jim Carrey or
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy.
Well, the thing too is the more that gets signed, the more the value goes down.
Good point. Okay, you really gonna do $65? You know, the shipping in,
Wow.
is that worth it?
Damn. Yeah, apparently back in the
Wow.
day, if you were a retired athlete, autographs was like that's how you kept making
Yes.
money.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it was a big deal. Like Joe DiMaggio would just make a ton of money signing
Mark, you
shit.
could quit and just be a greeter at a casino.
That's my.
Oh, shit, I remember
coin.
that headshot.
Oh, that's an oldie. Yeah,
That's a good one. $62.
42.
Oh, 42. All right.
But-
My site is
And you did a
terrible.
Star of David.
Yeah, always.
So we know it's real.
Yeah. Good point. I
So-
have no
so-
memory
Now, is there a
of this.
discount for the holidays? For the high ones?
Does Pete
Yeah.
Pete is obsessed with Tony Soprano, right?
Yes.
I saw a thing of him buying like a Tony Soprano watch on
I'm staying at his place right now. We drove in. My wife's in Paulie Walnuts' car. Signed by Tony
Really?
Sirico.
Whoa,
You in Paulie Walnut's car?
That's cool.
Yeah.
You should have gotten the car of the one where the fat gay guy blew him in the construction site. What was that go for?
Vito.
Vito.
I'm sure he's trying. And the cowboy hat. That, like I ended up watching it for the first time like a few years ago, and that was one of the saddest stories. And what was amazing about it, though, which I liked, like in terms of writing, they never made Vito likable. He was still an asshole, but you just...
He was a bully, yeah.
Yeah, but you kind of felt bad for him.
Yeah, because he didn't deserve
100%.
to get fucking sodomized to death. I mean, that's such a
That's based off a true story.
Is that right?
The De Cavalcante family in New Jersey, one of the bosses there was a rumor that he was gay, and that rumor got him killed.
Whoa.
So it's based on a true thing.
Mike looks like he would know fun facts
I
about
know
the
fun facts
mafia.
about the mafia.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy.
Everybody's got to have a
Vecchione,
home.
right?
Yeah.
He'll nail the
Yeah,
Gary
John
Coleman guy.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
pedophile.
But between the two of us.
He'll do the mob stuff.
Damn, that is... that was tragic. Yeah, I saw a post recently. I forgot who did it. Someone tweeted this, but it was like, if they made The Sopranos today, they'd make him go to a psychiatrist, and his daughter would date a black guy, and there's a gay subplot. And I was like, oh my god,
That's brilliant.
They just snuck it in.
Yeah.
It was that good.
Yeah.
You don't even pay attention.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah.
This is my dumb Sopranos hot take, though, which is that I think they should have just recast the mom. The story was about him and the mom. No. When his mom
his
passed
real
away,
mom.
Lydia.
She was so good, though.
She was so
No,
good.
but she died.
Yeah.
But I'm saying when she died, they shouldn't have written the character out of the show. They should have gotten someone else.
She should have
to play her.
unvived her.
Because the story was him and the mom the whole time.
Right.
And
That's
then
true.
and then it
Should have cast her as a black mom. They should have got an actual Aunt Viv.
remember there was like that Simpsons with we already have 3 grandpas that are jazz musicians.
Yeah.
Like every season there's like a new cousin that's out of prison, and it's like they had these like forced antagonist, and the mom was a natural antagonist.
Right.
Speaking of which, how you doing with Marge dying?
Oh, that was just it's fine. I don't watch it anymore.
Oh, damn.
How am I doing with the show dying?
Yeah, good point. But that's a pretty big deal to killing Marge.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that was a fantasy sequence. She's not actually dead.
Oh, really?
Oh,
She's not
really?
dead?
I thought the lady was like, I want out. Nancy Cartwright or whatever.
I thought
Julie
she went to
Kavner.
wherever
Kavner.
Apu went.
I thought she was really dead.
That is the best gig. Harry Shearer records in his New Orleans mansion.
Wow.
And just
Yeah.
sends this. I went to a table read and got to see Castellaneta live.
Wow.
Him doing Homer live is it's insane. And then he goes into Quimby and Groundskeeper
Wow.
Willie.
Wow.
There was a part of it where it was him and Grandpa, and he's just
Wow.
going back and forth with him.
They used to go on Conan and do that
Yes,
a little bit.
that was
It was
great.
I think it was Harry Shearer
Yeah.
and Dan Castellaneta.
You would never see Kavner do it. On Inside the Actor's Studio, they would show everybody else but her. There's also an LA Law episode where Dan Castellaneta plays a guy who is obsessed with being Homer Simpson.
Pull it up.
Yeah, go net worth. You had net worth there. I want to see that. These guys are.
Oh, it's got to
printing
be stupid.
Oh.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Man.
You know what's amazing though is a lot of those guys were just on the Tracy Ullman show.
That's right.
And they're like, hey, you want to just do this voice also? And that's forever money.
Yes. I know the show is shitty now, but it would be nice if it just never went away. I like that it's still going.
I don't know. I disagree.
It's kind of just, it's like a safety blanket. Oh, what the hell?
An organization that takes
This is like a serious show?
Yes.
And dims their bulbs.
That's too weird.
That is really.
But
that's
then I think he takes the mask off, and it's
And then they get on with the
and it-
episode.
I wish there was more voiceover stuff. Is so fun. I wish there was more. I did a few
I
episodes
know.
on 10-Year-Old Tom, and it was so fucking fun.
It's so annoying because people with both of us are like, you should do voiceover. I'm like, I would love to.
I'd love
but
to.
it's so
Yeah.
coveted. Nobody wants to give up their job.
It's funny the way that Homer is drawn. You could tell that is exactly 1992.
yeah.
That's season 3. They're still figuring it out.
Yep.
Back when you could figure out a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you better come out of the gate swinging. You
got that right.
Even if you do, Netflix will just buy and then cancel a show like nothing.
Yeah.
What do they give you? 4 episodes to prove yourself?
I don't know.
Something like that.
I don't know.
But my thing is, start firing the guys who said no to a project and then they pick it up like Family Guy. Somebody canceled Family Guy. They made a decision in a boardroom and they canceled the show, and then it got picked up again on a different channel, whatever.
Right.
And now it's the biggest cartoon of all time. That guy should be fired for canceling it.
Right.
Everyone said no to Squid Game.
Really?
For years.
There you go.
For years. I think it took 15 years for that to get on the air.
Wow. And we're complaining about 18 months. We got to shut the fuck up. That's
it's just you.
That's just me.
I'm used to
You need one whiny person in the group.
You do.
He'll just text it like, when are we gonna know?
Yeah.
I'm like, we're not.
I'm used to sending that with pregnancy texts, so I just have to.
There's only so many ways you could tell your writing partner we don't matter.
But Sam writes back, but we're straight white. Don't they respect that?
I don't understand.
Well, that one night in college, but besides that, yes.
It sucks. I think we're just used to comedy. We're just used to stand up.
It's
Write the joke, you go on. Yeah, it's
it
great.
either works or it doesn't.
Yep.
We're used to knowing.
Yeah, December 2023 was when we first talked about the idea.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But it evolves, it gets better.
It could have been made and canceled by now.
Right.
There's this great book called Pictures of the Revolution by Mark Harris, and it's like all about the movies that changed Hollywood in the late 60s. So it's like the best picture movie. So it's like Bonnie and Clyde, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, which was like kind of the the fake progressive movie, and then they In the Heat of the Night, which was kind of like the more badass one. Then it was Dr. Dolittle, which was a huge bomb, and then the last one was The Graduate. So it's like how it changed Hollywood. But Bonnie and Clyde was crazy, cutting edge, brand new, and it took like 5 years to get made.
Really?
Yeah.
You think you got Warren Beatty and it went through all these people. They originally was like Truffaut was attached to direct it.
Wow.
And then, Warren Beatty isn't fully Warren Beatty until Bonnie and Clyde comes out.
He's badass.
But it's always somebody has to take a risk. That's really what it comes down to. Somebody's going to have balls and take a risk. And
the biggest problem now is they just spend too much money on everything.
Yeah.
And then they look at everything as being too costly, and it's like just lower the budgets.
Yeah.
I
know.
Just charge more for paper towels, and you can make this show. Amazon, come on.
Well, that too.
No, but it's like everything that cost over $100 million all looks the same. But when you the first Deadpool was only $50 million because Fox didn't believe in it, and it looks different than other comic movies. The love story is more grounded and believable because they had to make it character based because they couldn't afford to just do a bunch of action.
It's almost cool to see when if you look at like an old Scorsese movie where he had to work within a budget as opposed to now he could just do anything. But when you watch like Mean Streets or Taxi Driver, you're like, holy shit, he had to work within a budget.
That's why it used to end.
They
had run times. Like that's the thing too. I don't, you're like the greatest director.
Sometimes there's too much leash.
Haven't you worked with the same editor? Like talk to Thelma Schoonmaker.
She died.
Yeah. She did?
Yeah, that's why the movies are still going.
Oh.
Did
so she got cut.
She died, yeah. She's on the cutting room floor.
No, he needs somebody, man. It's like I remember when we were on tour and Killers of the Flower Moon came out.
Saw it in the theater.
And everybody went to go see it except me because I brought my PS5 because Spider-Man 2 had just come out. And my son wasn't even like 1 yet. And so it's like, this is my only time. It's like, fucking Burgess Meredith with the books in the vault. And I was like, I'm going to actually stay in.
Right.
And I remember even my wife being like, you got to go to the movies if they're going to the movies. Like those who look at you as not like, playing along and everything. I'm like, they know that
your Spidey
Spider-Man
sense told you not to go.
But then I remember like everybody went but me, and they all hated it.
I think they walked out.
And you saved 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
You could beat the whole game.
Right.
This episode is incredible also because, but people often forget about it, is that his wife hates books, and she crosses out every word in the book meticulously.
Wife hates books. Is she a Florida teacher?
But I wanted to read about theys and thems. There was time now.
That was a great episode.
It is funny when you go to a Barnes and Noble though now, and there's like it'll be like a table, and it's like outlawed books. I'm like, Well, they're not really outlawed. I'm,
Right.
I'm looking right at them. They're right here.
Yeah, and you
trying to
actually
make it
raised the
dangerous.
price on them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're trending now.
Yeah.
Mouse is like $60 now.
Barnes & Noble should just transition into a coffee shop that has books.
I know, that's all
And
I
a
do
public
is read.
restroom.
Yeah, and a public restroom.
Right. So
Public
it's a
restroom is
hobo.
really the selling point.
Yeah.
Yeah, libraries now. It's just hobo heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's air conditioning, there's internet, there's
Right.
bathroom.
Dude, when I moved to New York in 2007, I didn't have Wi-Fi for like the first few months, and just waiting in a library, you know, with the cum-filled keyboard, and you knew like who was in the queue in front of you. I'm
So
like,
true.
I gotta go on Craigslist to look up jobs.
God, it sounds so antiquated. You used to have a fucking tape deck. Remember that?
Yeah.
With the batteries that would fall out.
Yeah. Remember, I'd bring 3-liter sodas.
Yes, yes. Before the band.
Do you still have sodas a lot? I mean, you have one right now.
Yeah.
How often?
I'm
how often?
obsessed. A couple a day.
Damn. Oh, wow.
No.
The band was hilarious, though. I
was
loved
funny.
the band because people lost it. They were like, "You can't. It's a constitutional
It's
right."
un-American.
It's like we're not saying that you can't get as much. You can go back and get refills on a 32 ounce, but you
Yeah.
just can't have a 64 ounce. It's like it's un-American.
I know. I remember
Americans
it.
just don't want to be told they can't do anything.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Oh, yeah.
It's like when they drinking and driving used to be legal, and then they made it a law. And there's a video of like a local news guy. He's like, "This is crazy. I can't drink and drive. What kind of country am I living in? What's next? They're gonna take away coffee?"
I never thought smoking indoors, the smoking ban indoors was going to take. I was like, "There's no way this takes."
Thank
I was
God
glad
that
that
took.
one.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
'Cause-
it turned out to be a great idea.
I know.
I was
know.
wrong.
I've only been here 2 days, and the amount of people that smoke outside, nobody smokes in LA.
Really?
No, so
all
it's like
weed.
just
It's the
walking
vape
around,
capital?
yeah, vaping and all that.
Yeah.
But walking around like smelling cigarette smoke, it's like it's fucking.
I know,
it's like-
especially in the heat.
Yeah.
I just love that like scientists had to prove it was bad. No, just cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
and all
Oh,
that.
yeah.
No, it's the same thing with the phone now, where it's like we all know it's bad, but there's no like. I guess
Coming.
maybe there is
It's
hard
coming.
scientific,
Yeah.
but it's not like it was kind of like smoking, where it's like when my mother smoked, I was like, where did you think the smoke went
Yeah.
when you inhaled it?
went to
It's
the
like, well, we
fetus.
knew, but there was no hard.
Right.
There was no evidence out there.
They have a Will Smith movie where he's brave enough to be like, yeah, when people get hit in the head in football, it's not good. Tell the truth. Can he rap in that accent?
That guy was wronged. That's a crazy story.
Oh yeah, that's right. Doctors would smoke.
Pull up if you can find the local news of the guys bitching about drinking and driving. It's in Texas. There's a woman just furious. She's
But
holding
like, how
a
the hell
beer.
do people not know vaping?
Dude, and in the
is bad?
50s, like,
Yeah.
You're charging it in a USB port and then smoking it?
Yeah.
You think that's not bad for you?
And it's crazy flavors. It's
Wait,
all bad.
It feels like you're downloading cancer.
It's like 23%, 27%.
Rod Serling would
tumor.
smoke. He died of lung cancer, but he would smoke all the time in Twilight Zones.
Oh, yeah.
Groucho on You Bet Your Life, like
Yes.
5-minute cigarette ads.
100%.
Yeah, I think cigarettes are
can't find
disgusting unless I'm drunk, in which case I'm like, fuck. I crave one when I'm hammered.
You gotta
Well,
have
get the
one. there.
Zyn. Everybody switched
Yeah.
to Zyn.
Zen.
now.
I was smoking a
Everybody's got
vape the
Zyn.
other night because I was with a lady who was vaping. I was like, just give it to me. And I'm like, this is disgusting. When you're drunk, it hits.
I get it. I
Yeah.
get it. I like a cigar every now and then, too.
I love it. I got the little ones, so you
Oh.
don't have to dedicate all that time to it.
Yeah, it's very time consuming. Uh-oh.
This is my addiction.
Ah,
I have hundreds, if not at least 1,000
you have to do that
action
10
figures.
feet away from the building.
Yeah. It's an adult collectible.
Yeah.
This is Kingo from the movie Eternals. I actually got this figure because, I'm buddies with Kumail, and I just put the head on, like, other characters.
Oh,
so I have,
fun.
like, Spider Kumail. And,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
That would be fun if you kept that in your pocket, and at the end of the day, you're like, after sex, you're like, give me Kingo.
I'm the Kingo of my castle.
What is this?
It's kind of getting common is when a fella can't put in a hard day's work, put in 11, 12 hours a day, and then get in your truck and at least drink 1 or 2 beers.
He's the white version of that black comic we watched.
This is a Californian, too. This ain't even like Alabama.
Keep going. I want to see what else we got.
Laws where you can't drink
Got
when
the
you
baby.
want to. You have to wear a seatbelt when you're driving. And
That one's reasonable.
pretty soon we're going to be communist country.
Communist country. I mean, look at this. It's all the
She's
same
still
shit.
alive and the baby isn't.
I don't get. What's the objection with the seatbelt?
Well, it's the forcing. That's the
Yeah.
fact that it's a law
Yeah.
now.
And it traps you if you happen to drive into water. You can't get it. You can't get out.
And also the thing is, I know you just became a dad, but parenting, especially if you tell anyone how to raise their kid,
right?
That you have to put a seatbelt, all that kind of stuff. It's just it gets so personal.
Oh yeah,
and it's I mean, going to the playground is like exhausting because you don't
you're so
know.
Turned on.
You know, like we're working together. You know, if I get arrested for pedophilia, like, that's not good for the show.
No. Or the kids. That's bad for everyone.
That might get it launched.
That's true. A scandal can help.
Yeah.
No, but like, you know, you don't know how other people are raising their kids and stuff, and if their kid does something with your kid, and you know, even if like something like sharing, like, no, he could have some if he wants, and then they'll be like, we're teaching him not to.
Yeah.
It gets so dicey.
And it becomes a RICO conspiracy then?
Yeah.
Where everybody
have you
gets
learned
charged?
anything, though? Has anyone, like, have you done anything away and you're like, oh, maybe we should do it that way?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, you know, watching other people hit their kids reminds me why I'll never hit my kid.
Yeah.
That was traumatizing. Like Logan was like 1 in 3 months, and he was playing with this boy at like a train station, and the mom just smacked him right in front of
your kid.
No.
Oh, okay.
The kid in front of Logan. Logan saw it. Yeah.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
Did he
Actually,
cry?
I like that when that happened to my kid because it showed my kid, like, look, your life could be this shitty. It was like, I don't hit my kid, obviously.
Yeah.
But it was like, he acts out a lot because of it.
That's why I leave a Tina Turner photo at the house. Show the wife.
Rihanna has a jellyfish. This will be you.
I'll give you a raspberry.
He shows his kid the R. Kelly documentary. Could be really bad for you, dude. You're lucky.
Yeah. You want to be trapped in the closet again? Volume 23?
The Nickelodeon doc again. You want to get slimed?
Quiet on set.
That was a dark doc, dude.
I watched it too.
I could watch
that poor kid, man. Jesus Christ.
That's
and
the thing that gets
Amanda Bynes,
greenlit.
clearly.
You guys should do a documentary about something. Not trying to write a show. Just something that's already out there and the dark side of it.
Child abuse.
Yeah. The dark side of child abuse.
Yes.
Because everybody knows about the upside.
Damn, she looks rough.
Poor Amanda Bynes. Yeah.
Really went through
Something went
Look
bad.
Look how cute she used to be. That's my type, that age.
What, the one on the left?
She looks like the fucking Blueberry, the Rihanna role. Jesus Christ.
She looks like she's about to say something sassy to Drew Carey.
What a bull, boy. We're doing a lot of 90s sitcoms on this.
Jesus Christ.
Cleveland rocks.
Yeah.
Damn.
That show was great, man.
That was a really innovative show.
Blue Collar Seinfeld.
Oh.
That's what it was. It was Seinfeld for pores.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that show, yeah. Drew Carey's kind of underappreciated.
Ryan Stiles, just
killer.
Literally poor man's Kramer.
Diedrich Bader was great.
Yeah, he's the George.
Yeah. And they had the girl who was too attractive.
And then that's Newman. Mimi's Newman. Yeah.
Yes.
It's actually the actor who played Newman.
That's Wayne Knight.
That's Wayne Knight during the day. That's Wayne Day.
Damn, dude.
And then they would do improvise like episodes and stuff.
And they would do musical episodes.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It's cool when shows took swings like that back in the day.
Yeah.
Even if it missed, you're like, all right, you tried.
Right.
Yeah, like
now it's
did a live one. Remember that?
Yeah,
that was
that was the improv one. Yeah, and they would do it they did one in the East Coast and the West Coast, and
cool.
30 Rock is such a good show.
So good.
It's so good.
Joke a minute.
I mean, it's ridiculous, and it's like, why wasn't this commercially? I mean,
Too
it was
smart.
it was too smart. It's like people are tired from work and they sit down. It's like they just don't want to think.
Yes.
I think that's what it is.
100%.
I mean, the sex symbol that Scott Adsit could have been if we just let him into our hearts.
I feel, but it went like what 7 seasons. It was a huge hit. It just
it was a critic. What is it?
No,
critically
7,
acclaimed.
Yeah.
Whereas like what's the Charlie Sheen show? That was like a huge hit.
2.5 Men.
2.5 Men. So that was a huge hit.
How
and
many
the other thing
seasons was it?
30 Rock was like a critically acclaimed.
It was critically acclaimed
30
for
Rock.
sure.
Okay, do you Mark will remember this guy. I don't know if you guys will, but it's one of my favorite sad showbiz stories. Do you guys remember Gowie?
No.
Hey, We Might Be Drunk is brought to you by Shopify. If your business plan is wing it and see what happens, well, you need Shopify. It's the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and a whopping 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. From household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started, it's what all the cool kids are doing. Shopify can help you build your online store, write your product descriptions, enhance your photography, and even help create email and social media campaigns to get the word out about your biz. We love Shopify. We sell all kinds of crap, and they make it way easier. You got to do it. We don't know what the hell they're doing, and they make it easy. Shopify is your one-stop shop for bringing your business to the next level. Turn your big biz into cha-ching with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at Shopify.com/drunk. Go to Shopify.com/drunk. Shopify.com/drunk. Thank you.
Okay, we're living in 2025. You don't have to physically go to the doctor to get help for your ED. Hims makes it easy. Hims is giving men access to prescription treatment options for ED, like hard mints and Sex RX plus Climax Control, to trusted generics that cost 95% less than the brand names. It's easy to get started. Just hop online and connect with a licensed provider who can see if a prescription is the right next stop. To get simple online access to personalized, affordable care for ED, hair loss, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/drunk. That's hims.com/drunk. For your free online visit, hims.com/drunk. Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products include compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Pull it up.
I don't know. It's
like Call of Duty after 4 beers.
But no, Gowie was this open micer at the pit.
Old guy with glasses, bald.
And he sounded like Elmer Fudd. He's like, I'm Gowie.
Yeah.
I do remember that guy.
Okay.
You remember him?
Yes.
All right, so I remember he told me this.
Vaguely.
He told me this story where
You'll never find him.
he was
like covert ops.
Yeah. And I do believe he passed, but he was on 30 Rock as an extra for years and years. And he told me this story. He was like, and Tina said that I was going to get a line in the finale.
Oh, yes.
And then I watched it in my shelter. He was in a homeless shelter, like watching the episode of 30 Rock, and saw that his line was cut.
Damn.
Wow.
The cast of characters that we saw, remember Charlie Abelson?
Oh.
He's got to be dead.
Fucking remember Angry Bob?
Angry Bob,
Angry
Bob
Bob.
Bell.
Yeah.
I mean, they missed the Kill Tony boat.
Oh,
They
yeah,
really
yeah,
did.
yeah.
Right in there with
Yeah.
their fucking pen of psycho retards.
They'd be selling out a funny bone.
Oh,
But you know
yeah.
what? Here's the thing. A lot of those guys would still bomb on Kill Tony because they'd be like, I can't just do 1 minute.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Damn, yeah.
Because they gave you more time at the Village Lantern.
Yeah.
It wasn't just 1 minute. You could really
Exactly.
explore your soul at 5.
Is Colin
With
Kane
a drink ticket?
Yeah, it's true.
Is Colin Kane still around of
know.
Donkey Punch fame?
I don't know.
I don't remember. Yeah, he's got to be. I don't know where he's
That was my
at.
favorite thing about the Village Lantern is there'd just be a big sign, Colin Kane's Donkey Punch.
Yeah.
It was a show that was there.
I know he was like, it was maybe 10 years ago, but he was like, he sold out Gotham.
I remember
A few
that.
times he was selling out.
He would crush.
Yeah.
Oh, I did an MTV showcase with him, and me and Drucker, Mike
Wow.
Drucker bombed, and he killed, and we just were like, the bullies won.
He was like it didn't add up. It was like the hot guy who just hated women.
Yes.
That character's always
But he
weird to
didn't
me. I'm
start
like,
that way. He
Is
didn't
that
start
right?
that way. No. It evolved into that. I think he was like,
Dude, he'd
because he
be
was
more
running
famous
shows at the
if-
Village Lantern, and he was like doing jokes, doing real, and then he got managed by Louis Ferranda at Caroline, so he was
Yep.
getting a bunch of spots there.
Yep, that's where I saw
And
him.
then, but then it turned into, it turned into that.
I heard a story
which
that
did
he-
well for him.
I heard a story that he turned away Judah Friedlander at like Caroline's or something because he was like, yeah, this guy's like, yeah, he thought he was a homeless guy. And the
hilarious.
guy
Shit.
shows up in a championship of the
Yeah,
world with
right.
the glasses and the hat.
Right.
Yeah.
And Colin Kane's not watching 30 Rock.
Right.
He was a hunk. I saw him open for Norm Macdonald. I paid the
Wow.
money and saw
Serious.
Norm Macdonald, my hero, and then Colin Kane opened, and I was like, oh, this is weird.
Open mic fight.
What's
Oh,
this?
yeah, Vecchione and Colin Cannon.
Yeah, same sentence.
You had to go at it, huh?
Schumer.
What year?
Wow.
I mean, this year literally sounds like 2009. I'm taking a guess.
8 or 9.
Oh, 8? Very nice.
Yeah.
Close.
Very nice.
At Comics.
That was a different time.
Yeah.
They still owe me money.
Really?
Piece of shit club.
Damn.
The one in Foxwoods?
No. Weirdly, they made good. No, the one in the meatpacking in New York City.
14th Street.
Yeah.
That was like our room. We'd go to Ochi's every week.
The place that was closed down by White Rap. Remember Tom McCaffrey started doing rap there, and the last show that they did was like one of his shows. And it's like for a club to have their final show be a former comedian turned rapper.
Damn.
Some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. I say.
But that's how it always was when the comedy club opens. It's like they just roll out the red carpet. We want to treat our comics right.
Yeah.
Like, dinner menu. We want to eat free meal, whatever.
Yeah.
But by the end, it's like, okay, you get choice of these 5 snacks.
Yeah.
And then we'll pay you 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know,
The
it's
first day,
always-
you're like, pumpkin ravioli. Holy
know,
shit.
right?
What the hell's going on here?
Yeah.
CB's was the same way. You're like, whoa,
yeah.
mignon.
Yeah.
How about this?
Yeah, but you know they're laundering something or they're going to fuck you.
I remember showing up and he's like, I can't pay you, but he's like, I got these bottles of wine. I'm like, I don't drink.
Yeah.
It's like, and you stole them. You very clearly stole them.
Literally, the most criminal shit. I can't pay you, but do you like cigars?
Yeah, I'll blow you.
I love that. It's a fencing operation now with a comedy element.
Don't go near the Cuban embassy with these.
I remember Norman and I went to comics, like it must have been 2010, and we watched, it was Greg Giraldo's last time headlining through, and dude, we were like, every other joke, we were like high-fiving, we were kids, we were
so
like, this is
good.
incredible, you know? Incredible.
I saw Patrice
hour.
there.
Yes.
I saw Giraldo there. I saw Marin do a what the fuck with Attila was on. I think Giraldo was on.
Oh,
it was
wow.
incredible. Who else did I see there? I saw I saw Aziz
I
coming
saw
up.
Mulaney there the first time.
Saw Mulaney. Saw Louis do Shameless there. Remember
Wow.
that? We meet you in Solomon.
Where is this?
I wasn't
Oh, maybe
there.
you weren't there.
That was a great hour.
Great hour.
Where is this place?
Comics.
Comics.
I lost an ECNY. It was me, Dad St. Germain, Kate McKinnon.
What's an
Wow.
ECN? What's an
That was the
ECN?
Emerging Comics of New York Awards.
I remember that.
In 2009, and when I was nominated for Emerging Comic.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you guys won in the end. But yeah, it was it was like alt comedy awards basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was Kate McKinnon before SNL, and she was nominated, and Mike Kaplan won.
We were always in
Yeah.
the basement doing the Ochi's Lounge. It was like the B room. We were always doing the open mic. But to go upstairs was it was a real treat.
Yeah.
It
Remember
felt
the first time I
exciting.
got booked upstairs?
Yeah, me too. That's when I fucked up DeRosa's intro, and he yelled at me for like a half hour.
That's hilarious.
I don't know what I was
That's
thinking.
hilarious.
It was like 2010, and it was the height of Fear Factor or something. And I was in the green room. I was hosting. I was so nervous. And I go, hey, everybody, next up, give it up for Joe Rogan. And the crowd was like, whoa, shit, hey, a TV guy. And it was Joe DeRosa. But the Joes and the O's and the R, I fucked it up. And he walked out, and this disgusting, smushy, pasty Egyptian walks out, and they're like, ah. So he claims it ruined his whole set and eventually his career.
Have you held it against him ever since?
What do you mean? That was my fault.
Oh, okay.
I fucked
he's
up.
mad at him.
him screaming at you.
Oh, no, I fucked up. It was all, he was half joking, but he was pissed.
Okay.
Damn.
What could you do?
Dude, I remember we judged a roast battle in Austin, and this guy came up to him after and was like, you could have been a little nicer. And Joe's like, I was being nice. You were terrible.
Wow.
Joe, I love Joe, man. I remember the one time we were at the stand and a guy came up and did the whole, heckling, but I was just helping out.
Yeah.
And just like, no, you weren't.
Yeah.
You were not helping out. Like, just to have that, I never have that confidence.
No.
I love a guy who's this close to the edge at all times.
All the time.
He's this close to breaking,
Yes.
and his posture also suggests it.
Yes.
Yeah, he wakes up at like Michael Douglas and falling down levels.
Well, the best St. Germain roast joke, he goes, DeRosa, you look like you are constantly hearing about Sandy Hook. Just like,
Dude, remember, did you do St. Germain's? I remember
I
St.
think
Germain
so,
had
yeah.
a roast, and Comedy Central came, and they were like, "This is the meanest thing
Oh, we went
that
dark.
we've ever seen.
We went for the jugular and everyone.
It was brutal. Yeah,
that was fun.
Roasting got kind of crazy.
It's on YouTube somewhere, I think.
Yeah.
It got to a point where
crazy.
I remember Attell once saw one of them. He was like, "Jesus Christ, keep it surface!" You're like digging into people's like family tree.
Yeah. Because it's your career, and it's like it's like this is my big break. So let me dig up this guy's dead dad.
That's what it was.
And call
it was
him
all
gay.
Dead relatives.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird. Like I never talked to Ralphie after roast battle.
Oh yeah.
You killed him. We thought it'd be the cholesterol, but it was you.
Yeah.
It was me, Ben, and Jerry.
Too.
All right. You had accomplices.
I was watching that roast live, you versus Ralphie May, and I was like, he's gonna fucking kill him on stage.
Yeah. I watched him yell at Jeff Ross, like, you fucking, backstab me. You're supposed to be my friend. And Jeff's like, you didn't have any jokes. What do you want from me?
Can I tell you what happened before? It was crazy. So, like, I said, like, hey, is there anything off limits? And he goes, I'm an open book. Say whatever the fuck you want. And, of course, he didn't realize, like, I Googled his divorce. But I remember when we were filming that day, when we were doing rehearsals, a guy is, like, on his knee filming up, and he's like, you're giving me the fucking Godzilla shot? You trying to make me look fatter?
Wow.
And he's like getting mad
at
the
camera angle.
him.
That's why you look fat.
Yeah. Right.
And I just remember I'm like knowing what I was gonna say, and I'm like, if this is pissing you off, buddy,
do you remember any of the jokes?
Oh, I remember all of them.
What give me one.
Do the ring joke.
Oh, the roughest part of Ralphie's divorce was getting the ring off his finger. Jesus. This one, I mean, this is the one that, like, this is my opener. Because his whole narrative was every other comic is just going to say I'm fat and they're hacks for doing it, right? So I said, Ralphie's going through a divorce. It says a lot about your shitty personality that your wife would rather take half your money now when she could wait 3 months for all of it.
That is fucking
so
vicious.
That's when he immediately is like, wait, what did I get into?
Yes, because he brought the little Febreze bottle. Yeah. He's like, you smell bad or whatever.
Yeah, his thing was just that I stink, and he called me Pepe Le Pew.
Right.
And then my closer, which is one of the best jokes I'll ever write, was, I know it's hack, for me to call you fat, and then he leans into it, not realizing. He goes, it is.
Yeah.
I was like, but your family's gone, everyone deserted you, and that fan beat you on Last Comic Standing. The reason I make fun of your weight is because it's the only thing you haven't lost.
Oh, that's poetic.
Now here's
ironic. That joke has no fat on
it. Here's the thing. The way that his face shifted when I said the Dat fan thing was just
liposuction.
But that was where he legit got really pissed.
Sure.
Where it was like, come on, man, because it was in Montreal in front of all of these execs, and there's those guys who they can't let something like that go. Like, he surpassed that fan in every fucking way.
Oh yeah, he was a great comic.
But he lost to him on a TV show, and I knew it would still bother him.
Of course, of course. Wow.
Yeah, but we never talked again. I ran into his ex like 2 weeks later, which made me feel really bad about it because she was like, "You got him, good job." I'm like, I didn't do it for you.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, the real loser is the stool.
Yeah.
Wow, he had a stool and then another stool.
Wow.
Dude, and I remember.
I think even Ozempic would have been, I can't do anything for this.
Dude, and one of his reps came up to me like a few months after. He's like, "You went too far," and I'm like, "You're the one who keeps booking them." He's like, it's like it is. Roast battles. It's like you're in a fucking UFC fight.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
of course.
And if he had said, "Hey, divorce is off limits," then divorce is off limits.
Right.
Well, you're like a backyard brawler, and he was like an Olympic wrestler, and you just went in and
he wasn't a roast guy though. He was obviously a very skilled comic.
Right.
He was prolific, and he was a murderer on the road.
And even his fans were like, he's a better comic. I'm like, I never said he wasn't.
Yeah, we're doing a roast battle.
I just said no one loves him.
You went for one.
I just said he was fat in 15 different ways.
Yeah. You went for the juggler, and it's not easy to find. fine. The weird thing is you drink more soda.
Maybe high fructose corn syrup isn't.
Well, I
bad
had
for you.
to. I had to think like his audience.
Yeah, you had a Donnie Brasco.
Damn.
Poor guy.
Well, remember, like a few
45.
months before we battled, he was really mad at Chelsea Peretti. You remember
Yes.
on Twitter?
Yes.
Because she had an album, a special called "One of the Greats." And
Ironically.
he's like, yeah, and he was like, "I've been with, I've seen Richard Pryor, I've seen,
George Carlin.
You're not one of the greats." Right. The whole thing was like, it's a joke.
Yeah.
Yes.
And when I saw that, I was like, "Why is he in a battle, man?" This is
I know.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, R.I.P.
Yeah. he's taking up 2 seats on that flight to heaven.
He broke the stairway.
God, him and Brino are together. Did you see what they said about you? Did you see what they said on that podcast about my boy Ralphie? They broke my boy. Ralphie is Luca Brasi.
Wow.
Damn.
No one had to tell him to take the cannoli.
He's fettuccine Alfredo.
There we go.
All right. Poor Ralphie.
Poor Ralphie. Good comic. Check out his,
he's great.
albums.
We now promote him.
Yeah.
Check him out on iTunes.
Yeah, he was unplugged in 2017, but we're plugging him in 2025.
Damn, dude.
Luca Brasi. The guy was a pro wrestler. The guy played, yeah.
Oh wow.
Luca
Ralphie
Brasi
was?
No,
Luca Brasi.
Oh.
no, the guy played Luca Brasi.
Damn.
Now Ralphie was sumo. Okay, that was the last one.
Did you know Uncle Junior was also in The Godfather?
Yeah,
With
probably.
hair?
Yes.
You know this.
Part 2, yeah.
Who is he?
No,
in the
he's Johnny Ola.
Johnny Ole. Wasn't
His
that part
Uncle
2?
Junior.
Wasn't it part 2?
Maybe.
We have the
yeah.
internet.
Yeah.
I just
Oh, yeah.
rewatched Goodfellas last week, and I was like, "Holy shit! I forgot Tony Sirico is in this
Everybody.
season."
Yeah,
Everything.
everybody's in there, yeah.
Those
Everyone's
guys,
in there.
they probably had like a, like Guinea Express.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's from Brooklyn. They're all just they all just know each other.
It's the same 10 guys in all the movies, I think.
Johnny Ola.
But think like, even if you say like 2 lines in a movie like that, that's
You're a
at
legend.
least $100,000. I'm just thinking just residuals.
No.
Definitely.
Oh, Godfather residuals
Like
must be nice.
The guy who was the warden in Shawshank, he was he said 6 figures.
Yeah.
Especially like when TNT was showing it every week.
But that guy's acting a lot. That character.
Yeah, remember when you didn't know what to say to your dad, so you just put TNT on and hope Shawshank was playing?
Yeah, right. By the way, look this up.
Also in Ace Ventura 2.
Oh, that's right.
That's Ralphie's wife looking into his butt.
That's what the donut sees before Ralphie eats it.
You either start living or start dying.
He's hitting the pipe with a rock, but it's just chocolate. Look at how much a woman speaks in Shawshank.
It's just the poster. It's just the poster for Rita Hayworth.
I think so. I think it might be the record.
I'll say any fucking of these like mob movies, like Godfather.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude, The Irishman.
Does that prison movie pass the Bechdel test?
10 seconds.
A female.
Wow.
Damn.
Saudi Arabian approved.
But even if you watch it in Saudi, like TNT, their faces are blurred.
Yeah,
right.
They're veiled.
Wait, so Mike, do you have new material? Are you back on the road?
No.
You just shot it all.
I don't have any. I have some Pope stuff.
Okay,
New
there you
Pope.
go.
That's funny. That's the first thing Attell asked me when I got off stage last night. Do you have any Pope stuff? And I was like, he's so cautious. Always.
Did he do
But you're
something
working
new?
on these chunks. It's like, I don't know how you guys do it. I mean, I know Sam, we talk on the phone.
Yeah.
So we're going through jokes, but I'm trying to work on like chunks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, it'll work in front of some. You guys have your own audiences now, so it's like, but it's like it'll work in front of some audiences and then it won't work in front of other audiences, and it's like I can't live with that. So it's like I have to go back and then retool. So I have a bunch of those. I have a bunch of chunks that like are constructed but not really working.
Yeah,
which is frustrating because it's like you got to go back, and then it's like let me get some confidence by just writing a couple of jokes, these standalones or whatever, and then maybe
like
they
you
can
don't want to
something.
cater to like just Nate's crowd, or you want stuff that could work anywhere.
Right. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I have to survive.
Be hot, though,
they're
right?
hot. They're great.
Yeah.
He's doing arenas. It's unbelievable,
4 p.m.
and they're really hot. But it's like I'm still in the clubs in the city, and then I go on the road and work Funny Bones and stuff. So I have to kill there too. So it's
but you're a killer, man. You always turn it around.
Yeah.
You always every time, every hour. It's like
killer.
Well, thank
prolific. Turn it
but
around.
but I need to I find that talking it out really helps too, because I used to be a sit down, get a cup of coffee, and just churn it out, and then see how it does in the set, and then listen back or whatever. But it really helps to sit down, get on the phone, and it's a lot of energy though. It is a lot of energy to do that, to write it and then sit down and talk it out, and then you just got to keep working with it though.
Yeah, the writing alone in your room, it's so... I feel like sometimes I'm the only guy who can't crack a joke. You ever just stare at a thing, you're like, what is it? Where do I go? And you feel like, do other people do this? Or is it just me who sucks?
Oh, I did. There was all that Epstein news yesterday. So I was like, I'm going to write a good Epstein joke.
Right.
I spent a couple hours on it. I tried 8 Epstein jokes at the cellar, and they all fucking whiffed. And
I did the same
also,
thing.
my neighbor was like, can you get me tickets? I'm like, yeah, but I'm doing what I'm going to do. So now my neighbors just had to watch me bomb 8 Epstein jokes, and I was like, I don't give a shit.
But then you get into that thing where
I'll
it's
get
like...
them back.
You were on an Epstein Island.
Yeah. But it's like you get on a thing like that where it's it's exciting because it's topical, but then you do what you did there where it's like, okay, how much time do I spend on this?
I know.
How much? I mean, we're all stubborn and whatever, but it's like, how much time should I spend on this topic that's going to be out of the news in 6 months or 3 months? It's like,
well, it's been a few years. The Epstein jokes have still been working.
Yeah.
You know?
But now it's a new angle that there's no list. The DOJ or
Sam's
whatever.
Epstein jokes didn't bomb themselves.
But I mean, when did he kill himself? 2019?
Is it been that long?
I mean,
it was when he was murdered. I don't. Yeah, I think I'm not a big conspiracy theorist guy, but a guy like that has too much confidence to kill himself.
I agree.
There's too many guys
I'm
like
one of
that are
the
alive.
few people who believes he killed himself. I believe he killed himself. I believe he got there and was he had this big Italian cellmate who killed 3 people and was just kind of a bully guy, and he was probably bullying, I could imagine. And Epstein saw that and he's like, this is jail. When I get to, I'm not even out of penitentiary yet. This is the rest of my life. I'm just gonna get.
And he's fucking kids, which is a big no-no.
Yeah. You're just getting abused in prison.
And
so
he's
it's
had a great, cushy
life. Yeah.
Obviously, he's fucking.
Well,
kids.
not a great life, more.
But
you know. No, actually,
know,
that's what
dude.
I did mean that.
I don't know. It seemed like a pretty cool life to me, dude.
Do you do more pedophile jokes or less pedophile jokes now that you're a father?
I've tripled down. Now I do them to the kid.
I just had my kid introduce me to other fuckable kids.
Yeah, that's the only reason I had him.
Mark's banned from daycare.
Yeah.
Banned from picking up his
I remember
own
when my
kids.
sister had a baby, I got her Lori Kilmartin's book about having a baby, and I didn't realize she name dropped me in the book as having a dead baby joke.
Oh.
So my sister's like, she mentioned you. I'm like, oh, geez, I didn't. I like a joke about leaving babies. I think it was an old joke. It was I saw a headline that said Stone Dad leaves baby in the oven. I'm like, it should say Stone Dad puts baby in the oven. That's the shocking part.
Yeah, right.
Not the leaving, But I didn't say it was an A+ joke.
That's a
but
good
said it was. Yeah,
I
it's
remember
fine.
that joke.
But I was like, holy.
That
shit,
was the big
this-
Italian guy.
That
Thanks for
dude's
showing that.
fucking
Yeah, that was the
huge.
guy. He was a monster. He killed 3 people, and he just I think he just he felt that, and then going to a penitentiary, he's like, I just can't do this.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's my
But why were the
theory. I know everybody else thinks.
cameras were just magically off.
Yeah.
Nobody saw it. Nobody saw him dangling there.
It
by
is
a
also
bedsheet.
hilarious, so that Trump's whole thing is we're putting out this fucking
I
list,
know.
and then a few weeks ago, Elon Musk is like, he's on that list. That's
Right.
why he's not
Yes,
releasing
yes.
it. And now Trump's like, we gotta figure it out. I don't know.
Yeah, then Trump's like, we'll deport Elon. It just keeps flipping.
He's
Yeah.
like fucking, Trump
yeah.
is like Matt Damon in The Departed. He's like, we gotta fucking find this guy.
He's code switching.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too much to keep up. It's a lot to write. Then people go, you get so much material, huh? random people, and you're like, I can't do it all. It's too much.
It's tough when it's that big a story because you're
Yes.
just like, well, everyone's taking swings at it. If
Right.
it was like so yeah, I mean, but it's almost just a way to keep the muscle strong to
yeah.
tackle those
It's
times.
also like, you know, the day that he was elected, like I just knew it was going to be exhausting because like even like the first time, like when people who don't care about politics are like looking up what impeachment means and all of that. Like we didn't do that with Biden. We would not have done that with Kamala. Like, did you know about habeas corpus? Like when the uneducated are trying to educate themselves, that's a problem.
Yeah.
And when everyone's like deeming themselves a political comic, like either go for the joke or don't. But you know, but when everyone's like, here's the angle, here's how you should view things, you're like, that's
now,
not what you do.
With Twitter, it's a 350-person writer's room. So you're like, I think I got an angle. And then you open Twitter and you're like, there it is.
Well, the problem, too, is that most Trump jokes anybody can make.
I know. That's why it's so hard to get an original one.
Yeah, and it's like, what are you actually saying? It's like, you know.
It's a take. You try to get a new take.
I got this one I don't think anyone's touched. It's about him being orange. I think it's going to fucking hit, dude.
I call him Commander and Cheeto.
Wait a minute. Let me get
Whenever I see someone like Orange Man bad takes, I'm like, have you not? You don't see this is out there?
I know.
You know that they were like on all those late night shows. They just took out their old. They just you know some of the jokes you're hearing now are from the first term. Like they're just repeating them, and
yeah,
first term jokes.
What about his hair though? Has anyone tackled that?
Nah, that's all you, dude.
All right, I'll try it.
Yeah.
But it's old hat to us. But you put a joke out there like that, it'll go viral.
Isn't that weird?
A good if you have a slightly original one, it could pop. But
that's true.
Right.
But
also,
hack
like you
wins.
get rewarded for speed on Twitter and
Speed
those
is
things.
big.
Like if you get there first. But there's accounts that just like poach your joke. You
I know. There's that too. You see the same joke over and over.
But now it's hard to do a late night show because by the time the show is out, everyone's like made. So that's what you really have got to have like a unique angle.
Well, topical word. Look at Josh Johnson. It's topical. So people like it.
Well, it's also Twitter. What happened was a lot of the people that got writing jobs from Twitter could not hang in an actual writing job, and they stopped hiring from Twitter.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, that was happening a lot. Where it's like to write on, like I worked on like The Soup, like to write on a show like that. The amount of output that you have to have, it's like it can't be like a couple zingers a day. You have to write like 80 jokes. Like you have to write a.
I don't know how you do it, dude, because you're one of those people that you get a subject, and Mike will fucking. Like, we all know this. He will rattle, like, so many fucking... Even working with Mike on the Netflix thing, we're working on the show. You just see he is a fucking... You are built for those rooms, and very few are.
Right.
But it's work, you know? It's like, it's that thing of... I remember when we did the movie awards in 2015, and it's like... And you know what's funny is, like, what's great about them, it's different than stand-up, because stand-up, it's like you are trying to find the best thing. When I write on shit like that, I put the worst thing, too.
I agree. Yeah, throw it all out there.
Because it's like you're not saying it.
Yeah,
right.
And let them choose.
Yeah, exactly.
They might think it's the best thing.
And it can jog another thing. It can
yeah.
There are jobs where it's just you're just filling a page. I mean, it was like amazing, like working on the Globes with Nikki, where it was like,
how was that?
We spent like
she killed that.
Oh, it was phenomenal, and the hard work was there. Like she went up almost 100 times.
Whoa!
She basically it was like we started in November. And it was funny, like one of the jokes that aired was the first one that I submitted.
Hey, that feels good. Cleavage.
Yeah.
Do you remember the joke?
Yeah, it was like, you guys can do anything except tell people who to vote for.
Wow. You wrote that one. That's a great joke.
Yeah.
Great opener.
Great to like, that's like a nice, but good for the room too to kind of zing them a little bit, but not too harsh.
Too much. Not Gervais.
Yeah.
Look at McDade in the back being all tall.
Yeah.
I remember I posted this photo on my own wall, and a white woman, of course, was like, "Oh, I bet you're the kind of guy who adopts a black baby to feel better about yourself and call yourself progressive."
Damn.
So that was.
You should be like, "No, I do it for human trafficking." It's actually much worse.
Have you heard of Mark Norman? He's gonna buy them in a few.
I don't go with the black ones. Yeah, but. I'm a little appalled by the diversity.
Yeah.
I'm sure that came up at some point.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Good times.
The guy next to JP is black.
Not on
Matt
my
Whitaker.
watch.
And the
Not
guy,
according to this photo.
Meghan Markle.
It's like Where's Waldo? But
and then the guy next to him, that's John Max. He writes on everything.
Oh, really? He's the guy.
He is the guy.
Wow.
He
There's
writes
always
on
one.
every single award show. He was one of Joe Coy's guys.
Ooh, don't put that up.
But it is fault.
But
don't blame
he
him.
actually wrote the line where he said you should blame us. It's not going well.
You're going to be that when he dies. That's you, baby.
I hope so, yeah.
I think you got that
I'm
spot.
trying to avalanche my beard, you know.
Yeah. The circle gets the square. But, yeah, you're going to be that guy. And
I would
you're
happily be that guy.
When you guys walked in, was it like Reginald Vell Johnson and Avery?
we worked on a thing with Brad Pitt together, me and that guy.
What was that?
It was just, he was doing like some award show speech. He was presenting David Fincher or something in France.
And you
just
wrote jokes for Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
How did that come
Whoa.
about?
Through him, because I did the
Brad's
spirit.
like, can you help me with this custody hearing too? I'm working on. Give me a couple zingers up top.
Can you write from the perspective of beleaguered adopted dad?
You guys are both adopted black kids.
Yeah. Yeah, but
But he
no.
doesn't keep in touch with any of them.
No. Well,
And Elon doesn't either. I'm trying to, the autistic dad thing, I'm trying to,
yeah,
take
there
that
you
back too.
So what was it like working with Brad Pitt?
I mean, you just sent jokes. I never.
And did he
interacted.
respond or no?
I don't know. No, he never did to me. Like John was like
But
working
clearly
with him directly.
he ran him at
But
the
then,
comedy
like,
store, right?
paid in cash and sent like a fucking like $500 bottle of wine.
Hey,
Really?
what a man.
And you're like, I don't drink wine.
It's so funny that I was like, can you get me more action figures, please? Can you get me Angelina Jolie, who played Ajax in the Eternals?
I heard that. I heard his new movie's good. The F1 movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to see
He's
that.
actually great, man. He's a great actor.
Fucking
He's
great.
doing the
Yeah.
rounds, too.
Yeah,
He's
he's
Let's get him on here.
Yeah, he's
That was
awesome.
fun.
Bullet Train was great.
Was it?
It was
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
And Angelina Jolie played Thena, not Ajax. That was Salma Hayek. I know someone would be upset, and it would be me.
I was upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brad Pitt's run has been pretty fucking
Yeah,
amazing.
he's-
He's
I
in
think he's
so many
great.
good movies.
Yeah.
He produces good movies, too.
Yeah.
He did The Departed.
I love that he's the guy who frees the slaves
Yeah.
in 12 Years a Slave, and he produced it.
Yeah. I wonder who should play the hero here. Me. Me.
He also played. Didn't he play a Nazi? Or did he?
No, he
did
was-
play a
he
was
Nazi?
Nazis.
He beat the Nazis.
He was
okay.
like a foghorn leghorn.
He was cool as fuck in
Yeah.
that movie.
Yeah.
All I know is Fight Club.
Fight
So,
Club's good.
That was
Talk
awesome.
about it.
I didn't watch it till too late.
Yeah.
Fight Club was ruined by the people who love Fight Club.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
It's
me.
like fish. Like
Yeah,
your
Dave
fans
Matthews.
aren't
Yeah.
helping you. Yeah.
Right.
But they're
Catholicism.
just both so good, man.
Yeah.
I love those two actors.
Yeah.
But
And David Fincher is awesome.
oh my god.
But I see that book you were talking about the not producing the movies that are great. I would say the same for review guys. I just watched the Led Zeppelin doc. They gave horrible reviews to Led Zeppelin out of the gate. This band sucks. They're not talented. They're the worst. Sorry, that came out of nowhere.
No, I know what you mean.
But yeah, like they don't put on shows that are good, but they also review everything horribly.
Well, you were asking me about pet peeves, right?
Yeah.
You said a couple of
Please, we
pet
got to
peeves.
get to some.
And reviews was a big one for me. Because like
Okay.
the Superman movie is coming out, I'm really excited about it, and they just lifted the embargo, and there's people review bombing it because I like the Zack Snyder stuff and all that. My big pet peeve is don't listen to reviews.
Thank you.
I was talking to a friend, and his whole thing was like, me and my wife wanted to go to a movie, and we couldn't decide because this had this on Rotten Tomatoes. It's like, just go to the movies to go to the movies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fight Club is
a
horribly
risk.
reviewed.
Is it horribly reviewed?
No, I
Horrible.
think it got booed at a festival. I think it was pretty well reviewed.
Pull it up.
Yeah.
I think it was like this is like a man-child, bullshit movie. Blah blah blah. All right, I take it. all
Anyone's
back.
pretty good.
Right.
Wow, that's incredible.
You know that
reviewed.
96% popcorn is beating up the 4% that didn't. I mean, yeah, it's like I
That's
remember
a fair peeve for sure.
Well, like Shawshank bombed, when it came out.
theatrically, yeah.
That's
nominated
crazy.
for Best Picture, but
That's true.
but it bombed. But I mean, I had one of those moms who was like, I don't want to take you to those Adam Sandler movies and those Chris
Right.
Farley movies because they always got like bad ratings in the paper.
Sure, Ace
Right.
Ventura got bad reviews.
Oh, yeah.
All the comedies get horrible write-ups.
Well, there was the thing in the In Living Color book. It's a great book. Homie, don't play that. Where they talk about bullying Jim Carrey because they're like, he would stay at the office after everyone went home and work on Ace Ventura.
Oh.
But they were the amount of people that was a dead script that they had passed from this person to that person.
Right.
And they're like, there's no way this is going to work, and the talking out of the butt thing. And
Sure.
Right.
Who else could have pulled that off, though? I mean, that
know.
was
Yeah. I mean, he was honing that character on stage for years, right?
Maybe Brandon.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's great. That is my nightmare. That'd be a
Thanks
great
for not.
writer's room,
I like that you didn't do Nikki so I can work again.
It looks like Ewoks.
See, it's somehow more diverse now.
Yeah.
Look at all of those fathers of black children.
I wrote down some peeves. Let me see what I got for a peeve.
Yeah, I got a couple peeves.
I got some peeves.
This is a classic peeve. Maybe I've said it before,
Yeah.
but it just gets annoying. You know when you're in a room with one guy, just you and a guy in a room, and you go, what'd you eat for lunch? And they go, who, me? No, you're the only guy here. That drives me fucking nuts.
Who, me?
That
Who,
feels
me?
like you're pitching on the first day of Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Who, me?
But that's
I'm
not
the me
small
guy.
talk, though, Mark, isn't it? Is it small talk?
Well,
Well, is he setting you up to let you know what the big lunch was?
Well, it's just mind-boggling.
me?
I'm like, who else? There's no one else here. Who else would I be talking to? The who, me? Like, oh, me? Like, he's caught off guard?
Yeah.
I don't get it. It's crazy. I'm talking to you. I'm looking at you. You're the only person here. But you go, me? Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Yeah, who are you hanging out with? Betty Boop? What is this?
You know,
Who, me?
I got a good one.
Yeah.
It's when you're on a plane and you land and they take off the seatbelt sign. It's supposed to filter out just one row. It's naturally one row at a time filtering out. Everybody knows that. But there's always usually one person who gets their bags immediately and tries to run for it, and they make it like maybe 4 seats up, and then they're stopped, and then they're confused as to how they're stopped. They're like, what do we do? They don't have to catch another flight. I understand if you got a connecting flight. All you gotta do is like,
someone
I
had
got a
this peeve
connecting flight.
recently.
Yeah, who was that?
But it happens. I'm not kidding. It's
might have
like
been
at
Segura.
least once. At least every time.
Every time.
Every time. There's at least one person who gets their bags and then rushes up and then is perplexed
Yes.
that they only got 4 rows, and they're like, what the,
Every time.
what do you think is going on here?
I know.
It's like you see the natural progression of things. It's like
they think they
that's
can beat
what it
the
is.
system.
Well, it's also like when you land early, you always end up losing that time taxiing.
That's true.
It was like I just landed
Especially at LAX,
40
man.
minutes. You know,
Right.
we got there 40 minutes early.
Right.
We still exited the plane on time.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
always happened to be yesterday, actually. That's true.
Do you think there's
taxis-
a quicker way to get out of the plane, or the way they have it is the way that it works?
In Europe, they open the back door. So you can flood out like that, and it's so much better.
Yeah.
But they won't do that in America.
They won't open the back
There's
door.
a back door on the plane.
Yeah. It's like my last relationship. She wouldn't open the back door. Am I right?
In Europe, they would.
I got a call from someone I haven't talked to in like 12 years. And
Your dad?
This is Brian Cox. Hello, Samuel.
well,
The character is pathetic.
he left me a message, and it was no context. Just, hey, Sam, it's Kevin. That's the message. It's been 12 years. I need some context.
Yeah, come on.
I need something more than just, I can see who it is.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. That's annoying. How about this guy? Hey man, can I borrow like $60? How are you? He throws the how are you in after the favor. It's like to be like, I'm not just asking for money, I'm checking in too.
The how are you before is also annoying, though.
Yeah, maybe
'cause
it's worse before.
They're both bad. But,
What would
yeah.
you rather have? Just a Venmo request?
I'd rather that.
Just, hey, can I ask you something? Just like that.
Yeah.
How are you? You don't care how I'm
So
doing.
you
Yeah.
can't borrow money expecting it back. If you ever lend someone money,
Right,
you
can't.
have to accept that it's gone.
I know that's a bummer. And then if you ask for it back, somehow they get mad at you.
Because there was there was a moment like when you're an adult of like I can never ask for money again. I don't know when it was, but it just felt like because someone would do it to you, and you're like, oh, that's sad.
Yeah, boy,
I also don't like when they bring up, they go, I know I owe you money, by the way. I'm like, that does nothing for me. You're aware of it? That's great.
That's even worse.
We have a tab?
Or how about when they owe you $500 or whatever, and you're at a bodega, and you're like, I'll get the Coke, and they'll go, let me get the Coke. We'll be square. It's $1.48.
You just go $498.50.
Yeah.
I got another peeve. Just a simple peeve. Referrals at the doctor's office. I hate I have to go to the doctor to see another doctor.
Oh, that's crazy.
You need to write me a thing so I can see the doctor I actually need to see. I hate that.
Crazy.
But sometimes there's no referral, which is confusing also, which is like, oh, we'll just take care of it. We'll just...
I love that.
Yeah. But it's like, I thought I needed a referral. You don't.
The difference in quality between the Paw Patrol movies and the Paw Patrol series, let me just fucking tell you. You'll know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, do you have any qualms with the TV showing, screen time? You worried about that at all with the kids?
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, Miss Rachel really triggered my autism. It was hard for me to watch because they do like zoom-ins of her mouth. It's like very sensory, like ASMR. Because she's a speech therapist, so she's like teaching kids to talk.
Oh, weird.
It is like very helpful for kids, but it was excruciating for me to watch.
Right.
But he loved it. It was his first thing that he watched, and she's. I just did an episode of my podcast all about her because of all the controversies that she's gotten
the
in.
Gaza stuff.
Yeah,
yeah.
Which aren't even real controversies, but it's just the people that go after her.
Oh, really?
What's the name of your pod, Mike?
Nerd of Mouth.
Nerd of Mouth.
But her whole thing was about like kids shouldn't die, and that's a hot take. They called her like an agent for Hamas.
Whoa.
Yeah, anti-Semitic. And because she did a video with a 3-year-old Palestinian amputee.
Ooh. Yikes. I'm trying to have a nice Sunday here.
Trying to enjoy my matzah.
Yeah.
I don't know who's the agent of Hamas, but I think they work at WME as well. I got a great deal for you.
Boy, she must be loaded, right? I mean, the amount of views she has.
Well, now,
like
yeah. I mean, she has, that's how I feel about her controversies.
Yeah.
But she has, merchandise and all that, like toys at Target and the Netflix deal.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for the smart of Netflix.
Wow.
I mean,
and she built it herself in 2019, like started the channel, and then the pandemic was like, there is something, I don't know if you're there yet, but when your kid first starts watching TV, that relief that you have of not having to worry about them the entire time is intoxicating.
I know. That's why you go on these YouTube kid stuff, and it's like 8 trillion views because it's every parent in America just being like, yeah.
And they put autoplay on, so it never ends.
Right, exactly.
What about the pen?
The who?
The crib. Doesn't the crib protect them? I don't have any kids.
Oh, yeah.
But the crib,
The
unless you're putting the pen. I'm sorry.
The
It's not a pen. That's
but the thing is, sometimes there's an Italian baby in there, and he intimidates you, and then you hang yourself on the mobile.
How old is Miss Rachel?
I think 42, 43.
Wow. She must have wild sex.
Yeah.
I think because you have to go the other way.
Mr. Rachel?
That's her
married?
husband, Mr. Aaron.
42.
He's a music director, and they do all the stuff together.
Wow, she's from Maine. How about that?
Yeah.
All right. Good for her. She's killing it.
Yeah,
And
people
kids
love her. Yeah.
Kids love her. It's almost like a hex she puts on you.
Well, because so much stuff made for kids is like garbage, like designed to be garbage, like Cocomelon and all of that. It's like very like quick cuts and things, and her thing is like focusing on her and eye contact.
Because she talks to them like they're people, right?
Yeah, it's called parentese.
Yeah,
that's the language of like how you change your voice and everything.
Like Miss Rachel porn.
Jesus.
You pulled up Miss Rachel porn.
Did you put my face on it instead?
No, don't do that. I'll never get a boner again. All right, there we go. We got Rodney's bug. Oh, yeah. Did I skip a peeve? Did someone say a peeve? Or did someone have one?
I had the referral one, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shit, I had another one. Oh, how about this guy? I'm going to fuck this up. But the guy who goes, he won't just tell you something. He makes you have to say it. It'll be like, remember that diner we went to last week? And you go, I don't know. He goes, you remember the diner? Come on. It was the one on 34th. I'm like, well, what about it? And he's like, what? You know the diner. And I'm like, just tell me the diner. He has to pull it out of you. It drives me crazy.
That was our friendship, but you were always drunk and I was always sober. So I had to remember the diner.
You actually did fill in the blanks for us a couple times.
Yeah. I don't know how you did it because those early years were so hard. Like, I had a day job. I was living out in Crown Heights. I was getting mugged, doing open mics, and I had to have a fucking drink. And you stayed.
Well, he had he had his soda and his candy.
Yeah. I guess so.
And my action figures.
Yeah.
Well, I gave those up when I moved to New York, and then I started collecting again when I moved to LA. And it is a genuine
space?
addiction because I'll buy one sometimes and you don't feel anything. And that's when you're like, okay, I got to stop for a while.
Is there one you had your eye on and like a big gig? You're like, I'm getting this one. What was that?
Galactus.
Pull it up.
The HasLab Galactus it's like a $400.
Whoa.
He's 32 inches, yes. And he comes with other figures. I have it in my living room.
Wow. That's your tall boy.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. I got it.
$600.
That's on the aftermarket, but yeah.
Can we get you like a used one? Like a car?
No, I have one.
Oh, you got one?
No. Yeah.
Oh, good
I got
you.
it when it came out. Yeah.
Oh, you made it.
Well, that was always great. It was like, when I would have a job and it's like, okay, I could get this and this and this. And then, when you're not working, you're like, all right, just got to stay lean.
Yeah, exactly.
But there are, but what they used to do is, if this is boring, I'll stop. But they have Build-A-Figures where you get 6 figures and each figure has a piece and you put it together. So you end up buying shit you don't want just to make a bigger thing.
Whoa.
Damn.
Wow. That's a metaphor.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Are you ever doing that in your wife's... I'm sorry.
What did you say?
You ever doing that in your wife's like, could you cut the lawn or redo the deck? It's like you're putting together this complicated action figure.
She knows what I am.
It's like we need the bathroom redone. It's like you could take your action figure skills and redo the bathroom.
Skills, though.
Mike, when I got my official autism diagnosis at 38 and told her, she's like, yeah, you think I didn't fucking know?
How did you get diagnosed with it? How did it play out?
Well, I took a test, and so you talk to like the psychologist for like a few hours. Then you have to talk to your parents. That's the worst part.
With no eye contact.
Yeah. All right, I can do that.
No, now you're self-aware, so you have to try to make it. It's way worse. It was so funny as my dad was like, yeah, I probably had that too. And then my mom was like, I didn't know you weren't supposed to smoke when you were pregnant. And then it was so funny. I had to go into the psychology office and, the waiting room, and it's just me and a bunch of kids. Because that's when you're supposed to get tested.
Yeah.
Right. And then you're doing all of these different, cognitive tests and memory tests and things like that. And
was it cool to be with the kids? You could compare action figures?
Mine were better. No, and then I got the diagnosis. Yeah, and it was, and I remember like, oh God, what if my wife thinks different of me? And she's like, yeah. Fucking, of course I knew. Yeah.
Damn, but
she's like, I've been making excuses for you.
She's like, you're a grown man in a Silver Surfer shirt. I knew. I put it together.
Adina's awesome. She gets it.
Yeah, she is awesome.
She got it.
And you can sound cool on a date. You're like, it's Brad Pitt gig. I made 6 figures.
Yeah.
But they're
right. And I made Brad Pitt. I had to get him 6 different Brad Pitt action figures.
Yeah. On a date you sound great. 6 figures. You're working with Brad Pitt. You're at the Golden Globes. I mean, you're killing it.
She'll say that shit for me because I always feel weird doing it. It's like, Mike worked for... I was like, I didn't ever even talk to him or anything. I just sent jokes.
But I have this wine that he sent.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else you worked with that were like that was really random like that?
Oh, all the time.
You got quite a resume.
Yeah. Well, when you write like for award shows and stuff, it's like you're writing for everybody. Like you're writing... Everything is written. You have to write the intros. You have to write the outros. That guy Max, he often does the patter. But there's like patter people where that's their job. When you see 2 celebrities on stage just talking like there's guys who they just write that.
Right.
Wow. Yeah, it's like, hey, Viola Davis, you look well. It's like, that's a good line. Thank you.
But the monologue, the way that like the monologue works, it was like funny with the Globes. It's like you get a seating chart, and it was funny. So like 2 days before the Globes, we are all sitting there because you're helping Nikki with memorizing where everybody is. Right. So we got footage of this where they would like show us. I was Tilda Swinton. She's like, Tilda Swinton is here, and it's just me going, right. But we would wave so that she would know like when the show's happening. That's where Tilda is. That's where you know Chalamet is. So they have to know all of that shit in advance.
That makes sense. Jeez.
And it's funny too, the politics of who sits at what table and everything,
and when to make the alopecia joke. And then the slap, which you write, I assume.
That's better.
I know the guy who wrote that joke.
So someone writing Will Smith is like, I like pretty girls. Like, that's it.
I'm straight. The only thing I'll say about that joke is like, you know, I've talked to the guy and it's like he wrote 20. That's the one they picked, and he never, you know, he wasn't thinking, oh, this would, you know. And then Chris Rock picked it, and he didn't think that would happen either.
No one did.
No.
Such a nothing joke.
Alopecia, yeah.
G.I. Jane? Come on.
Yeah.
Crazy. Mike, you were a wrestler.
Byron Allen, everybody.
Well, it's coming
transition.
back.
Is it?
It replaced the After Midnight.
Byron Allen is?
Yeah, Comics Unleashed.
Oh, Comics Unleashed. I
It's
just
in the-
got the email.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
It's in the 12:35 slot.
Yep.
Nice. That guy needs more money. He owns the Weather Channel.
Yeah. No.
How is that still a channel?
I know. I think we talked about this already.
This is Seinfeld episode 2, bitch. How is the Weather Channel a channel?
Yeah.
We
Why
can
don't you
look
just go outside? It's partly cloudy. You've met him a few times. Do you ever have an inkling to do the voice in front of him?
He enjoys it.
Wow.
He enjoys it. He's very thick-skinned. He can really zing him, and he's cool with everything. I mean, you see him with these Palestine hecklers. He's just like, yeah, fuck you. You know, he doesn't get phased at all.
I saw an interview where he was like, he said he liked being made fun of, which is like, it's probably the right attitude.
He did SNL, and the whole sketch is, what's the deal with coffee tables? There's no coffee on it, you know, and he's right along with him.
Right.
Which, you know, it's kind of fun that he's...
Well, that whole 30 Rock thing was Tina Fey crying.
Yes.
He's like, are you doing me? He's like, oh, I'm crying. Are you doing an impression of me? He's like, no, I'm sad. It's hilarious.
Great. Blackface was on NBC.
Who was?
She did blackface on the show a couple times.
Oh. At least said Kramer blackface was on NBC.
Oh, he did blackface as well on Seinfeld.
Kramer did? Oh, it was a chicken episode.
Yeah.
No, different one. That one.
Yeah, it was like tan. It wasn't blackface. So it was tanning, right?
Fell asleep
He was super
at
tan. He was dating a black girl, and he
Right.
shows up to the house, and the dad got offended.
Yeah.
Dude, I think
There
you
he
might
is.
have been the one who showed me, Mark, but when him apologizing on Letterman.
Oh.
And then
painful.
Seinfeld going, stop! It's not funny.
Yeah,
Come on!
Stop laughing, because we've laughed at the guy for 15 years straight.
You're
and
used
then
to
all of a
laughing at him,
sudden,
Well, also the warm-up person is like, "Come on, everybody!" He's got to keep the energy up.
Yeah.
This guy used to send me shirts, and they were like basketball shirts mixed with pop culture. This company, and one of the some were really cool. Like he did like a Knicks one, a Death Row Records Knicks one, but then he did one he sent me, and it was Kramer in blackface. He's a black guy, so he thinks it's funny. But I was like, I can't wear this fucking shirt.
Right.
People are gonna think I'm a psycho.
You have to show them the fork that's stuck up your ass.
Oh, I forgot about that. Was it? That's not it.
That's not accurate.
I don't know where it is.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
I started around the time that happened, and
Yeah.
it was interesting. You know, it's like there's that part of me that's like, it did feel like people were saying he's an amateur, and he had done a lot of stand-up before, right?
Yeah.
Kramer?
Well, he was
I mean,
more
Michael
character-
Richards.
Right.
stuff.
But was he was a stand-up?
I think in the way of he stood on stage and did pratfalls
Yeah.
and stuff. He didn't have like set up punch
Right,
stuff.
right.
Yeah.
Like he used to go on Johnny Carson, just him, and just he had a whole character where he was a bad weightlifter, and all the weights would fall off the rack. and everything.
He was a great physical comedian.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they meant amateurs, and like he didn't really know how to handle himself when things would go south.
Yeah.
And he's been, praised for years and years. Then all of a sudden he's getting heckled and yelled at.
Yeah.
Remember him in UHF?
Oh yeah, Stanley
so
Spadowski.
Funny. Yeah.
You
so
feel
funny.
when they take that mop.
Yes.
My mom.
Yes. That
Problem
killed
Child.
Me.
He's the villain in Problem Child.
That killed me as a kid.
Damn, he's so young.
Yeah.
Look at that. Wow. Hey, there's Weird Al. He's coming to the Garden. You see that?
Yeah.
I might go.
He was a guy too, right? He was like the stickler on Seinfeld, right? Like in the outtakes, Richard would be the one who was mad all the time.
Yeah, he was super.
We had Larry Charles on. I'm sorry, we had Larry Charles on. Oh, we're having him on in the future, I guess.
No,
Anyway,
we had him on at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said he'd never seen Michael Richards laugh or smile.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Until that night at the Laugh Factory.
It is funny when comedians get described like the biggest sociopaths ever. Like, he's never smiled once. I'm like, you're in comedy. You don't smile ever? You're surrounded by Jason Alexander, Seinfeld, Elaine. Shit.
And knowing where that's coming for Larry Charles of writing scripts for him and hoping that he laughs and, oh man, I want this guy to love this thing.
Right.
And
he was just so dialed in and he just obsessed. If you would mess up, he'd go, "Come on, what are you doing?" Get the
I think he
right.
gave a lot physically to those scenes. So if I think it's like when you get annoyed when you're given so much and it's not working out, you're like, I can't keep fucking summoning this.
There's a scene where the AC falls out the window and he does a thing where he chases it and he breaks a rib.
Really?
So he was kind of a Buster Keaton. He was like, "I'll go all in."
Well, he's not a veteran. You guys are like, actually, the guy's like a war hero. It's like, I don't know. I mean, I'm all for what you're saying, but
don't worry, the heart is purple. It's not black. It's crazy because that show, like he is a part of the secret sauce, obviously, but like that is how you make a show of just protect. Like Jerry was genius of protecting yourself with just the best performers, and and the three of the George, Elaine, and Kramer are completely different.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they're all, that you have physical, because there were so many Seinfeld clones, but they didn't have the physical comedian
But before that, it was all family. Everybody was trying to do Cosby.
Yeah.
Everybody was trying to do family comedies because it's like, we need to sell. Family comedies are what's hot. And then that came in and it was like, obviously we know the story. It's like and the guy at NBC believed in it, or else it wouldn't have got that kind of a run.
They were trying to do Cosby. He was trying to do them. That's
and it didn't get a proper 22 episodes till the third season.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a time move, and that helped them. They were after Cheers at some point, and that helped their ratings. But you did have Taxi and Mary Tyler Moore.
Taxi's so good.
Taxi's good. That's not
There was
family.
good stuff. Barney Miller.
Yeah.
But I felt like after Cosby, everybody was really trying to force the family.
And the TGIF.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, they go with what works. That's as simple as,
Yeah.
Right.
And
for something new to break, somebody has to take a risk.
Yes. Probably why Married with Children worked, because it was like the anti-Cosby.
It was called Not the Cosbys.
No.
Originally, yeah.
Look at that. Wow, that's crazy.
Well, it's crazy because, Seinfeld would not exist now. They would not, that it has a name change of the Seinfeld Chronicles, and then, Elaine's not even in the first episode.
True.
That they would,
All
they
white cast.
Yeah. But the 5, episodes of a first season, they would just cancel it after that.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
It was in the summer, right? I think they just.
But then it would get reborn on Tubi.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. And see Mike on Tubi? No, you got a special out there.
I had Comedy Central years ago.
Well, check out Mike's podcast, Nerd of Mouth, and watch Mike Vecchione's new special on YouTube.
Low Income White
on Nateland Entertainment.
Yeah.
Two of our faves.
Clean as a whistle.
Yeah, look at you.
Yeah.
Man, you look rugged and hunky.
Look at that. Yeah.
Good nights, Tempe, Des Moines, Hartford, and the Zanies Lab.
Nice.
MikeVecchione.com for dates. Please follow me, Comic Mike V.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely check that out. Mike is terrific.
One of the best.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
What's the next?
First saw you at Ochi's Lounge and Comics.
Whoa, there you go.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a comedian.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Remember, we get a nugget every now and then. You're like, "Ooh, Hannibal's coming!"
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
Mulaney is gracing us with his presence.
Yes. Or one time, Marin came down. He was like, "Look at all you sad, pathetic people," and we loved it.
Oh god.
I'll be at when does this come out?
There you go. Start August 22.
Irvine Improv, and then we got Oklahoma City, Then we got the Venetian in Vegas, Rochester, the 22nd, the 25th, 25th to the 27th in Rochester, New York. Chicago Theater, Winnipeg, a big Euro tour in October. It should be up by now.
You're going to be one of those dads that farts on their kid, aren't you?
He already has.
Can't wait. He's going to be at
you're just
His first words was, please no.
Yeah, you're just going to raise you.
I'll be in Barcelona, London, Paris, Amsterdam, fucking all over. I'm forgetting a bunch of Dublin. I'm all over. It's on my website. I'm coming out to your place in Europe. Then we got Salt Lake City and the biggie at Carnegie Hall, December 4th. Oh, Reno as well. I forgot. But yeah, December 4th, New York.
And he will not be writing on a TV show, and we'll have plenty of free time.
Did we get any news?
No,
me being impatient.
Get a text. Hey, I'm in the Hamptons and Calgary with Adam Ray. Las Vegas, Dallas, hello. And then good old Akron, Ohio, Dayton. Then we're going to Halifax. I've never been there. I'm pretty excited. Ottawa, Huntsville, Hattiesburg, San Jose, Boulder. We added a show. And then we're off to Europe. Athens, Oslo, Stockholm, Helsinki, Dublin. Then back to some casino and Valley Center. Off to Magoobies, Rochester, D.C., Chocolate City. Rochester, Niagara Falls, San Diego. Come on out, say hello. Get some Bodega Cat.
BodegaCatWhiskey.com, and just DM the Bodega Cat Whiskey account on Instagram. Matt, our boy, will get it in your liquor store. Me stumbling in the beauty bar drunk might have gotten us in a beauty bar in New York. So
there you go.
That's how it happens. Two guys were like, "Why don't they serve Bodega Cat here?" And I go, "Why don't you ask the owner right there?" And they did. And he goes, "You have a whiskey?" I think we're in.
We got to keep you drinking just for business.
I'll keep stumbling in, dude.
Hell yeah, the stumble in. We should work
stumble
there.
In.
It's a good bar.
Walk in, smoothly.
Yeah. Well, folks, check out the special. Hire Mike to write for you if you're Brad Pitt level. Are you doing the ESPYs?
No. No, something about the way I look in sports, they just didn't put the two together.
All right, well, you guys are the best. Yeah, this was a fun one. And we'll see you guys next week.